Hello, everyone. Welcome to our 14th session of Tinnitus. What's the saying we came up with last week? You'll get used
to them after a while.
Yeah, you get used to them. As last session was kind of hectic, as you guys explored and dived into the depths of the Whisperoff's mind, found the directions given to you, finding some very demonic and fiendish creatures. Some of them transformed from actual miners who were unlucky enough to run across them. And at the end, there was a weird demonic portal. And you guys ran across someone. And I forgot my name. I forgot the name off the top of my head.
His name is
Zarakir.
Yeah.
Zarakir, there we go.
My notes just say, gonna eat us, etc.
Mine say he threatened to take shits in our skulls.
Yes. Yes!
Yours are
Mine
much
says
better than
his
mine.
name and then Re.
We are the party of note-taking, apparently.
Yes. And during this, Rona was cursed with a little bit of a head shrinking action, but was saved. And you got rewarded with your choice of goods, and you guys chose an armor upgrade for Eden.
She's now got 12, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
two for me.
That's a big increase, though.
Yeah. And as you guys split the party, as every party does, someone to the mayor, someone to the Katrina, to discuss things. The town is getting ready.
Count as splitting?
Not
If they're
really.
the same person,
Are they the same person?
everyone is Katrina.
Everyone Katrina hashtag.
Trust issues run deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys talked with Katrina. Katrina offered you all a job to work for. She said you guys seemed like a good, solid adventuring party. And she could definitely use your assistance in some missions. And gave you the night to rest and sleep about it. You guys wake up the next morning a bit more powerful, as you guys have reached level 5. And I loved how it all timed up correctly. And what is Tinnitus doing as they wake up the next morning after being offered a job from Katrina? And remember, you guys have to put on a show today.
That's true.
Oh, it's too bad Box won't be here for that.
Boggs
Could've
is
used
here.
his cloud.
Boggs is still here. Boggs is just played by me. As
Now-
what audiences, Boggs unfortunately couldn't make it this session, but you got me instead.
Did we tell her that we'd decide after the show?
We just said tomorrow,
Yeah.
I think. Or the morning. But, I mean, are we all in the same room?
Yeah. You guys have like 2
Today's
bunkers.
the big day, Rana. Are you excited?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, it was just a rough night. But I'm excited now. I'm hungry. I'm mostly hungry.
Well, I mean, I'm still kind of full from last night. So what are we doing for the act? I think that we need to discuss it slightly.
We put a lot of things in there and then never really talk about what to do. And I don't want to punch anyone again.
Oh,
Oh,
let me revisit my notes then. Well, we have a lot of acrobatics that we can do. We also have like reenactments. We could take people through the steps of our journey, reenacting very important things that have happened to us. And at the end, you can punch me in the face.
See how we're feeling.
Okay, I'll table that.
I mean, I'm fine with... I don't want to punch you in the face. I just mean I'm fine with the acrobatics part. I probably won't do a lot of that, but I mean, you're pretty good at it. I'll just stand and be your hype man like normal.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we could all pick like a really important thing that has happened on our journey, and I'll coordinate some stunts for it.
Though the main thing that pops in my head is my love affair with Jeffrey. Obviously, I think that could be the heartbreak of the show.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like right in the middle, when everyone's getting hyped up for more combat, we just take him down with some romance.
Yeah, that
Eh,
works. And then he dies, so it's like real
Yeah!
sad.
That's great. I love it. What do you think, kid?
I, you know, it doesn't sound like a bad idea as long as, who's gonna be Jeffrey? Or are you just like miming it out? Because like,
I mean, you could be Jeffrey with
no,
a.
no, 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 I'm gonna pass.
I mean, we could always have Boggs be Jeffrey. They look very similar.
Yeah. That would build the tension.
You don't have to say much, Boggs, so don't worry.
Bog's not great at performing. I'm not good at performing. I'm good at eating hearts.
Boggs, you're so verbose this morning. Well, okay, that's one. So we have that right in the middle. We'll have the romance and then the death. And then the death can lead to your scene, which is... What do you think, kid?
Can I just make Saren like do some tricks? People love cats.
Okay. Well, like, what if... Yeah, like, they're gonna need snacks. That could be a great intermission. My folks would always set up, like, some pyrotechnics and stuff when people needed to walk away, relieve themselves in the bushes. But cat tricks works, too.
We could do some little sparks with prestidigitation. No, just tiny little things. Like pew, pew.
I love it. Okay, so change of plans. Opening act, Jeffrey, the love story. Intermission, cat
Hook 'em,
tricks.
cat trick.
And then, for the finale, of course, it will be me, dressed in full costume. Hold on. And she just like dives into her bag, and you see her legs kicking as she's like reaching in the very bottom part of it, and she pulls out this gold sparkling costume that's like kind of very flowy fabric, like very like warm weather looking, and she holds it up and she's like, "Ha ha! For the finale."
Have I seen this before?
You've probably seen like glimpses of it as she's like rummaging around in her bag, and she's talked a lot about her persona, but she's never worn it yet.
I want to like take it and look it over, see what it is exactly, how well it's made, if it could use any tailoring. Does it have holes in it?
Roll an investigation check.
Man. Oh.
Alright. It seems to be pretty well made. It does have some, I would call them maybe not holes, but I think Rona maybe some singe marks from some pyrotechnics would not be unusual on her outfit.
Adds to the character.
Yeah.
This is lovely. I mean, I'm so excited to see you wearing something nice,
Yeah, it's the best thing I own. Very sparkly, distracts the eye. I mean, you really want them looking like kind of where you want them to look for the tricks, right? Because you can't really get punched that much or your teeth start falling out. So it's a lot of fake fighting.
Your teeth don't grow back? I thought that was like a halfling thing.
I had an uncle who said that was true, but I don't know if he was just telling tales.
Oh, maybe it's shark. No, it could be shark. Yeah.
Yeah,
I might
Or are
be
you
getting
confusing
confused.
halflings and sharks?
Common misconception.
They're almost the same thing. I've never seen a shark before. So, what are you going to do then, Rona? You're going to acrobatics and
Yeah, I mean,
pyrotechnics?
I'm open. I take direction really well. So I didn't write the scripts. I just acted in them. So if you guys have some ideas for me, I'm more than happy to act them out. But my stage name is The Rising Dawn. So I usually end the show by coming up from below someone and punching them in the chin, just like a sun that's rising
it.
over the horizon.
Not it. Nose goes.
I
Not
mean,
not
you could
having.
probably punch Boggs. He'd be an easy chin to reach.
if you're okay with it, grandfather. Or, we could reverse it,
You could
Eden,
punch
at any
too, no?
point.
Just, you know, I don't think that I really was like. Yeah, I thought you're supposed to fake those things, and I was actually punching you.
Yeah, I mean, I accepted it. I prefer the fake punches, but,
I feel
I can work
guilty
with it.
every time I make contact.
Well, let's put it this way. That's my only idea, but if you can come up with a better end scene for me to act out, I'm happy to do it.
And there's always the Braum battle.
But we also don't want people to really know that it was us at Shreveport.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if these people know about it, but
And
We
you
just-
think Katrina would not like us enacting the whole hippogriff kidnapping scene, right?
you know
Yeah, I
what?
thought we
It's not a
conveniently
hippogriff.
leave that
What
part
is it?
out.
A manticore?
Griffin.
Griffin. The other one. The Griffin kidnapping scene.
It would be kind of cool to tell the story of, Christopher and how we found out that, Christopher is many people. Maybe leave Katrina's. Oh, no. It's probably a bad idea. Should we involve the mine? I mean, we could involve the mine, leave out maybe the demon parts.
I
Yeah.
feel bad, like, because people died, and, it'd be a little weird.
Oh, yeah, and we're performing at the opening of the mine, so it might be in poor taste.
Okay, yes, no, that is a point taken. Well, no, you're
I-
really catching up on the social things.
Thanks. Once I did that, we actually performed at the opening of a desert route through the desert that had been, ravaged by bandits, and a lot of people died. Like the path was littered with their corpses, and we performed at the opening, and we actually did the reenactment, and like people chased us out of town. So I made a note to myself never to do that again.
That is a very good note to have.
I have 3 notes about things that are off limits. One is that. The other is body count. I think I've been doing pretty good. And the third one, I'll talk to you guys about it after a few drinks.
Okay, when it pops up, The body count thing, though, you've done one. I haven't heard you say that to someone for a very long time, so.
Yeah, it's 27 if you want to know, but I'm not going to talk about it in public.
I mean, certain situations, I think you could. If someone's trying to attack you or whatever, you could be like, 27 dead people did this. Like, maybe, intimidate.
That could be the name of our show. 27 Dead People.
Do we know how many people died in the mines? We should just make sure it's not 27 before we name it that.
Right. Okay. Rule
Maybe
number
no
2.
dead people mentioned that, oh, well, Jeffrey dies. But he didn't die in a mine.
Well, I guess maybe all the things we've done are kind of incriminating. So maybe we could just end it with Jeffrey's death and then the sparks. And what do you got, kid?
Well, I was gonna say we could do where we saved all those people from the bandits.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
That's not incriminating. We helped people.
All right, let's do that.
You took that lady's ring, but
I'm
leave that out
helping her.
too.
I'll send her something at some point if I remember her name.
Yeah, let's do the bandit caper. And at the end, I can punch a tiefling in the face.
Yes. That's a good idea. Where are we going to get the tiefling?
Oh, just with some makeup. I have a disguise kit.
So are we just going to we could just do the whole bandit thing as the act. I could dress like tiefling if you want.
Oh, that's great.
I can be the big bad. And cut out the Jeffrey thing. That's a shit story anyway.
Oh, I like the Jeffrey thing. That's the hook. You gotta hook him.
So I'm the tiefling, myself. It's going to be
We
a
just
quick
need a
change.
blonde wig for Boggs.
I'm gonna dig through my pack and see if I have a blonde wig anywhere.
I'm sorry. I would say with the disguise kit and such, you guys have enough to like get one or have one. It's not one of the best. It's like one of the really bad ones you get like at like Party City.
Party City.
Yeah, it's like it's really bad. And you're like, this is just not. And it's just.
I'm gonna spend some time making a new sock mask for Boggs.
Okay.
You stop.
Yeah, it's a gob. Sorry.
Two gobs.
Relna's gonna spend her time putting on her costume and covering her body with glitter paint, like
Okay.
very sparkly glitter paint.
I'll also take time to make myself tiefling-ish, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna stay as Fenjian, but when it comes to the point, I'm just gonna change my skin color to red,
Okay.
so I don't actually have to use makeup.
Got it.
It'll make the quick change easier.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see how well Saren can walk on her front paws.
Have Saren roll an acrobatics check for me.
Oh, where is she? I might need, or maybe I can do it from a sheet. No, I think I need a token.
There we go. She's next to.
Acrobatics. Oh, she's violent today. No.
she woke up today and chose violence.
Again.
As she's like walking, you see that she's kind of cheating. She is like upside down, but she's not like, she's like pretending to walk upside down, but she's using her wings to kind of fly backwards.
They'll never know. It's perfect.
Okay, so first we're going to have 2 acts. First
Yes.
act, bandits? Is that what we've done?
No, the
Or-
hook, the hook.
Oh, we're doing that first.
Yes,
Let's make them
that's the
think it's
hook.
like a love story.
Yeah,
And then,
and then
we
we
end
punch
with
him in the
violence.
face.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wait, who's punching that?
Well, so in the Jeffrey scene, we've got Boggs as Jeffrey, and you'll play yourself. And what should Eden and I do?
That's a very good question. Well, Jeffrey did get taken away by guards, so we could spin it that, you know, it's my love was taken from me unjustly. You guys could be guards. Maybe.
I like it.
And then somehow he gets punched in the face. That's for you guys.
Great. And then the cat tricks.
Cat tricks for intermission.
And our final act will be the fight, the bandits that we defeated to save the townspeople.
I think Boggs should play one of the Goliaths. I'm just gonna say it.
That would be a little ironic and kind of funny.
And you're the tiefling.
Yep.
And, well, I could play any other part needed. I could be a villager, and I could be one of us. And Eden, you could do the same.
Think that'd work out.
Boggs
I
is
found that if you
prisoner.
take a hat on and off, it helps the audience to understand which one you are.
That's true. Okay, I mean, so love story, bandits. Well, and then we can't forget the cat intermission, but love story, cat, bandits, end.
Yes. And I will be pulling punches, and if you hit me, I'm gonna fly really, really far, so it looks like you punched me really hard.
Oh yeah, wait, who am I hitting? Wait, what am I doing as the tiefling though?
You're gonna fight us. You're gonna fight
Okay,
me
okay.
and Eden.
I will use my fists. Because I don't trust that I won't stab you.
I'm so excited.
Okay.
Now I'm excited and hungry.
She
Food.
can stop by and get some quick breakfast from like the Monastery galley. It's just simple like overnight like oats and honey. Nothing too complex here or flavorful.
We had a big dinner.
Yeah.
Do we see Katrina?
You do not see.
Or,
Well, make a
or
perception
one
check.
of her personalities.
Make a perception check. Okay. So
Oh yeah, I see everything.
you see everything. So as you're looking around, you see that there's several people gathering in the courtyard as there are some new horses that have arrived. And you see that there are some new individuals who have several iron chests, what looks like. Iron boxes of various sizes, with wrapped in chains and locks. And upon the chains, they actually have papers, like little, like small, like things with arcane runes on them. And they're being carried in. And you see Katrina there talking with one of them. And this is quite a distance away, so you can't really make out. But you see them, they are talking. She's saying something about, you do catch us in the wind from the gentleman. I am sorry, it wasn't there. We will keep our search going.
Ooh, that's so intriguing. Can I try and sneak closer and hear more?
It's hard to sneak close because they're actually in like the front courtyard. It's like a 80-foot, 100-foot area, so it's hard to like get too close without being noticed because it's. But you can just.
I'll tell the party what I heard and take a look at where that guy is going with the boxes. Like, is he going inside?
There's one guy saying there's 4 others who are like each 2 of them are each carrying a box, and they are going into a part of the monastery you guys have not yet been through. You guys have been mostly on like the western side of the monastery, where like the common space areas is the rooms, dormitories, galley, and all that stuff. They're definitely going a little bit more. You see them going through the main entrance and going down to the eastern side, to a part of the temple you have not yet been to.
How big are the boxes?
They vary. There is one that is probably maybe a foot wide and tall, but like 7 feet long. There's another one that is probably about a foot, about maybe 2 feet tall and about 3 feet wide and like 4 or 5 feet long.
And they're just like wooden chests
No,
with locks.
they're
that have
metal.
rooms? Oh, metal.
They're metal chests with metal chain wrapped around them, and on the chain there's a lock, and there's like this like actual paper with like some arcane runes on it as well.
Back when we found the part of the statue initially, was that in a metal box? Because I know it was hidden in like a carriage, right? But I don't remember if it was just hidden in the carriage or was it hidden in. Was there a box with it?
It was hidden inside the carriage.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if it's something similar, but
Should we ask Katrina, who tells us nothing? Or should we try to follow him?
I feel like she will know if we try to follow them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's worth trying to ask her. The chances are she will tell us nothing, but I mean, I don't trust her even more than I didn't before, and that's saying a lot. I don't like this. So it's three boxes or 2 boxes.
2.
Okay.
Oh no, there is. I'm sorry, there is a third. The gentleman who is talking, he is a full elven descent with tannish skin, very light caramel colored skin, with dark hair. And he actually has a box next to him as well, but his box is not that big. It's only like it's standing up lengthwise, and it goes up to about his waist, and he's probably about, he's 6'3", so it probably goes to about, let's say, 4 feet, and it's probably only about, like, I don't know, half a foot, 3/4 of a foot.
So we're going to... We've already eaten, right?
Yeah.
Or are we still eating?
He doesn't.
Do we want to go talk to her? I mean...
I feel like if we talk to her now, the conversation's just gonna get looped back around to, like, are you gonna take the job?
True.
Are we really ready to have that conversation? Because I don't want to ruin my mood this early in the morning,
Yeah. We should make sure that we get our act out of the way first. Don't want
But
it to throw us off. And maybe we don't mention the boxes then to her. Were they trying to hide the boxes? I mean, I know I didn't see it, but okay.
No,
So it was like in the open.
You didn't like. She saw this conversation there, but once they came inside, you guys heard the heavy doors opening and other doors opening. Like, this place is not really. The doors here aren't well oiled, so to speak. So when doors are open, they're very noticeable. Especially the doors they went through were metal, so it's metal door hidden stone. It's very...
And they weren't wearing black and green, were they?
No.
Okay.
They were wearing actually they were wearing a bronze color gi with what looks like to be like almost like a platinum color belt. Which is usually the bronze color gi is kind of normal. We see it commonplace in this monastery. You have not seen anyone with that color belt though.
Fancy. Do we want to make our way to the mines? Like, we need to get the crowd. The mayor said that they would set everything else up for us, right?
I think so. I was trying to remember when we were supposed to perform.
8 p.m. Because they originally said that mine opens at 6. You guys said it was too early for you.
Oh, 8 p.m.
Oh, 8 a.m. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah. I was like, 8 p.m. Hell yeah. We got a bunch of time to kill.
8 a.m. You're like, 8 a.m. I'm like, okay, that's like their breakfast break. Please that.
So is that a couple hours from now still? Are we up on early?
You guys probably woke up around 7.
Okay.
Okay. So we should probably start going.
Go prep.
Velma starts doing like warm-up exercises. She's swinging her arms around and doing like lunges, and she's just like lunging forward through the courtyard.
Okay. As you guys making through the courtyard, Katrina is still there and talking to this elven gentleman. She waves at you all and kind of like does like one of these. Like, she's like, "Hey, come meet my friend. You should meet him. Come over here."
Velma will lunge her way over there.
I will follow.
Did you guys sleep well? Everything's good?
Yeah, it's like I feel almost brand new. It's amazing.
Ah, lovely, lovely. Ah, I'm so glad. Oh, this is one of my most you're just the best. He really is. This is Varel. He just nods and he goes, "Oh, hi. Yeah. How are you guys doing? You doing good?"
How are you doing?
I'm doing better now that I'm home. It's
doing
really nice.
Better now that I see you.
Oh, thank you. Most people do better when they see me. But
Hey, Varel.
yes.
Have you ever been in an act before? I have the role of a lifetime for you.
Yeah, I was, and it didn't go well.
This'll go better. I guarantee it. I'm a performer, and things are great in my shows. So I
You're
need
a bard?
someone to play.
Oh, another bard.
No, I'm not a bard.
Oh, good.
Do I look like a bard?
I don't like
She
bards.
like points to herself.
I don't
She's
like
got
bards.
pelts and bones and like sticks all over and dried blood. And she's like, "Do I look like a bard?"
Well, I don't know which could have been for the act. I've dealt with Bart before. He was.
What is it about bards that you don't like?
Where to begin?
I mean, maybe we could get a coffee sometime and talk about it.
I drink tea, not coffee.
We could get the tea and talk about it.
But roll a persuasion roll to see if you can convince Will to join your thing. He goes, I'm sorry. He left a very sour taste. He accidentally cut off my hair. Well, he put it on fire, then cut it off.
Well, that sounds horrible.
That sounds like my kind of performance.
I mean, yeah, we did make some money, enough to like pay for the room for the night, but this was a group of us.
There was a group of you.
Yes, we were working together.
And what do
They
you do?
work together.
Yes. Well, now after I don't do that kind of work anymore. I came back to the temple.
Well, yes. You had your fun, and now you're back to monastery life.
When I can be.
I do think you would be perfect for the act, though.
Yeah, we have a role of Jeffrey,
Yeah?
and you look just like him. You'd be perfect.
Well, you look better. It's very few lines, man of very little words. You basically just have to stand there.
Yeah,
take
and you
a
get
punch.
to act opposite of the brave Fengion.
That's me, by the way, and I reach my hand out to shake his hand. If he has arms. I don't know why that popped in my head.
As you look, he actually
what
does
if
not
he
have
doesn't?
arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fengion looks like an asshole.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, really, dude? Really? No, he just looks, he looks at you and says, he takes the hand and, like, shakes it, like, we're shaking now, okay.
Is his hand rough?
Yes. Very callous. With a very
Start like fanning myself slightly.
strong grip. And he goes, well, I have to turn this in. And you see him, like, lift this thing up. And he's not like a muscle-bound figure, but he is well-toned. And you can even see that he is struggling a little bit. He's like doesn't pick this up, and he puts it over his shoulder.
We can help you.
No,
I'm
no.
more than willing to.
No, I got this. You must go to your act. I wish
Will you please come, though? I know the other bard left a sour taste in your mouth, but I can promise to leave a sweet one.
Relna just groans. She's like,
well, perhaps. At that point, Katrina goes, well, I'll join. Oh, I love always seeing a good show.
Oh, you want to be in the show?
Oh, well, I don't want to steal the spotlight from you all, but
Well, you're welcome to come watch if that's what you want.
Yeah, that's
or
what I
you
was
can
thinking.
play Jeffrey if you want.
how does Jeffrey look like?
Oh, blonde. We have a wig if you need that. Sort of looks like our friend here, but kind of ugly. Like an ugly version of him.
It's like
Kind of got a wonky eye, a bit of a limp.
Just
is
crooked.
that what Jeffrey looked like?
I want her to appear like that, essentially.
Yeah.
is what I'm
And
going
she
with.
does disguise self and makes herself look.
Oh, you look horrible. It's perfect.
This very like mop style blonde hair, and she has one eye that constantly like drifts and rotates, like it's just like almost like a lazy eye that just moves around. Like a very heavy like 5 o'clock shadow beard with whiskers.
It's truly uncanny.
It's like he
almost
never
like
died.
Yeah.
And he goes,
But guys, that's not what Jeffrey looked like.
No, it is.
No, it is.
Carbon copy.
Yeah. It's hard because you are at a different height, so you can't really, the light
When you're
is
looking
shining
straight at him.
Wow.
almost exactly the same.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Well, if you would like, you can come with us.
Sure. You can just tell me my part along the way. And you get in character.
Well,
Plop.
mostly you are my love interest. I hope that won't be a problem for you.
No, not at all. I'm very good at faking it. Plop.
I want to kind of try to go over to Eden, you're punching Jeffrey in the act, right?
I'm gonna enjoy this.
And I'm gonna just whisper, don't hold back.
I don't plan to.
Okay.
Yes.
So you got...
As we're walking, I'm gonna twirl Jeffrey's hair with my finger and really just get into character.
Okay.
As we're walking as well, I will ask Katrina.
So, what was that guy like? How do you know each other?
Oh, well, he works for me. Kinda. Yeah.
Is he doing the same work that we'd be doing?
Ooh, you're not ready for that kind of work. No offense. He's a special, talented individual.
Oh, he looks
Excuse
very
me?
talented.
We are very special and talented.
Yes, but your talents, he can... Places you guys can go is places that he can't go. So that's why you're special in those ways. You're special in your own special way, and he's special in his own special way.
Can you give me an example?
He doesn't do good with people much. He doesn't do good in cities and towns.
I'm very skilled in that area.
Yeah, he tends just to... He's more good at going somewhere and punching it.
Oh,
I'm good at that too.
She looks so wistful.
Well, perhaps you can join him on a mission. I don't know. Let's start off slow. It sounds like you guys are gonna accept the job. I'm excited.
what do you want us to do exactly before we fully commit to this?
Oh, just typical work stuff.
What is typical for you?
Oh, typical. Just go
We've
somewhere.
dealt with a lot recently.
Go somewhere,
Like a
find
hard
some
part.
information, make connections, deliver messages, have corrective possession happen.
Ronna died.
Ronna died.
Rest in peace.
R.E.P. Yes. Corrective corrective possession. Is a very...
Corrective possession?
Yes. There's someone that's
What does that...
there's someone that's incorrectly in possession of something, and we need to correct that.
Oh, okay. Stealing?
We're correcting something. Much better.
What sort of things?
Sometimes letters, sometimes artwork, sometimes weapons, artifacts, just things here and there.
Did Bram know that you did this kind of work?
No.
Well, I mean, that sounds kind of wonderful to me.
Exactly. Good work.
I do love dealing with people.
See?
Especially you. You'd be a wonderful employer. Are we allowed to talk about our work outside of...
I wouldn't tell some people. I wouldn't say do not talk with anyone from the Whispers.
The Whispers. Do I know what that is?
You actually do. From your time in Ancient Chasm Bridge. They are... the full name is the Whispers of the Gears. And they're kind of like the Thieves Guild of Ancient Chasm Bridge in a sense. But they're not necessarily bad Thieves Guild. They do a lot of shady stuff to ensure their independence from the Ornox associations.
Do I get the feeling that essentially they are a competitor of what she's trying to do, kind of thing? Like they're dealing in the same sort of world.
You can definitely make that assumption. Roll an insight check to see. Okay. Yeah, it seems like she just doesn't want you to really discuss, but the way she says it, it's not like it's not that it's gonna be like don't do this thing. It's just like it'd be kind of a good idea just not to involve them if you can help it.
Oh yeah. Do you have a name for what you're doing? Like, do you have an organization you work for, or is it just friends of Katrina?
I mean, typically, you guys be kind of the first people that are not part of the monastery to do this kind of work for me, so.
What was the name of the monastery? I know it's like
Phoenix
some
Suns.
basketball thing. Like, that's all I can remember is that it has to do with basketball.
The Phoenix Sun Monastery.
Okay.
Well, this job sounds like a real slam dunk.
God. Take away her next inspiration for that.
And as you guys arrive at the mine entrance, you see that there is a small little, like, it's not really a stage. It's basically some pallets with, like, plywood over the top of it that's making it, like, half a foot taller off the ground. And it's, like, kind of wobbly in some places. Like, if you stand in the middle, like, it kind of sinks in from the plywood weight. Like, it's only on, like, the four corners. It's not the most functional stage, and it's definitely was hastily built.
Just real quick, do I know if the White Shadow has any affiliation with the Whispers or with this type of work? She mentioned she was against them.
Against the White Shadows?
Yeah, like the enemy of my enemy was kind of what we landed on with that.
Oh, with the White Shadow, she did say that she was against them.
But do the White Shadows do this type of work? Like, would they be a rival?
Far as you know, far as what you guys know from your factions, the White Shadow is, in a sense, like CIA of Doveport. They do a lot of wet work, spying, stuff like that. Very hush.
So basically everything that we fucking hate at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. So the people that are like taking over Shreveport kind of would most likely be associated with them, or
yeah, it's not a
they're bad CIA.
Yeah. And as you guys get there, Jeffrey goes, Peter Piper picked a pecked of pickled peppers, a pickled pecker Peter Piper picked. But like no, she's just like getting herself ready, like tongue doing little riddles. Alright.
I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm not gonna actually do it because I don't think I can.
And you see her and after she finishes, you see her pull out from behind her disguise, and this lute that's very well made out of this cherry wood with some type of white oak for an inlay on the neck with what looks like to be like golden strings, and on the top of the neck is actually a elegant drawing of some try to define his race, but a man, like a bare-chested, gorgeous man, and like full muscles, flowing hair. Think of your classic guy on top of on the cover of every romance novel. It's
Fabio.
Like, yeah, it's Fabio. Look right there, and she strums a few chords and goes, "It's time to perform." And the Fabio on the neck goes, let's get it. You actually hear another voice.
Oh.
And you guys are all bardically inspired.
Oh man, she's showing you up.
And
That's fine. I don't play instruments.
yes, you guys
I
have.
have them, but I don't know how to play them.
You guys have a D12 for bardic inspiration.
Oh, whatever. I hate her so much.
You're up a little bit.
Yeah. I'm not going to use it.
And you see that the miners have kind of gathered out. You see them like breaking out little boxes, and you see like thermos, like kind of like containers for coffee being passed around. And you see the mayor up on the stage go, well, welcome, fine miners. We are back open thanks to Tinnitus. And they have asked as a more than just to reopen this, is to put on a show for you. And so here they are, Tinnitus. And people are like, you hear like claps in the crowd.
Relna gets super amped, puts both fists in the air, starts like running along the side of the crowd like, Tinnitus! She's just like doing low high fives with people.
Opposed to high fives with
Yes.
Relna.
Yes. Yeah, she's not reaching for it. She like makes them come down to her.
Yeah.
You like the
Yeah.
Oh.
You do get a couple. And you guys can hit the stage and do your performance.
Yeah. Well, I guess I walk on stage.
So who has the first act?
That would be Jeffrey and I, right?
Yes. So, let me get to the right page. Boom. Can we please, ooh. And this is an act of your, what exactly? Like, what are you?
I would say it's going to be like a brief summary of how Jeffrey and I met. We fell directly, deeply into love.
Okay.
And then he was ripped from my loving embrace by a pair of guards from Doveport.
Okay. Would you please make a performance check?
Oh, I would love to.
Okay. All right, and Katrina will make one as well.
I'm going to set up
I will bad.
like string or cloth or something that I can find in the area to
Okay.
make some like taut strips of fabric or like a rope, or just maybe I could use the rope, I don't know, but just I'm gonna make like a WWE like ring kind of a rope
Okay.
thing that I can use for some of my tricks.
All right. Definitely doable. So the first act is about and how Jeffrey is taken away by Doveport guards
And punched. Don't forget that.
and punched. So would the Doveport guard who punches please do so?
where is unarmed strike?
Ooh, is that not there anymore?
Oh, I found it.
Please.
Okay.
14.
You you don't hit, but do roll damage.
It's 0. It's 1 minus 1.
But you do have your bardic inspiration you could apply to it, right?
Yes,
or is
you
it
could.
after?
No.
No, with her bardic inspiration.
How long does hers last? Is it still only 10 minutes? Oh my god. It lasts forever. I keep it forever.
That's fine. You find out. Let's just say the 10-minute mark has passed. You
Okay.
guys still have it.
Oh.
Even though I miss, I'm still gonna act like I hit.
Oh, you definitely do. And even Katrina like goes with the punch, and and you see like somehow fake blood appears on the stage, like from like, and she looks at you and says, "You can beat me all you want. A broken heart is worse. I'll be back for you.
I fall on the stage and do like a very dramatic, like laying cry pose, flip my hair, and I'm just like, Jeffrey, reaching out.
And the scene is over, and as Rona is building the WWE stage, it is intermission, and Saren has to do some tricks, so have her roll some acrobatics for me.
I'm like sitting in front of the stage, like trying to get her to do things.
Mm-hmm.
Acrobatics. Yes! I motivated her.
Yeah. So, as you like give it kind words and such, like you see her kind of starts doing like loop-de-loop sparrow rolls. All these like cool tricks. You see her like dive bomb the stage and like pull up in the last second.
Relna will be in the crowd with an overturned hat, just collecting any tips that people are giving out at intermission.
Yes, you do see a lot of copper coins being put in, but nothing too extravagant.
Can I be in the crowd, like, just acting like, oh my god, this is the best thing I've ever seen?
Sure, make a persuasion check.
Oh.
Oh my god, we're rolling so well.
I know.
Well, I have a plus 10 to that, so.
So a few extra pieces to get put in. And then second act. And for the second act, Katrina goes, what's my part now? What does Jeffrey do? Is this where you come save me?
No, you're not Jeffrey anymore.
Oh,
Yeah, Jeffrey died. Wait,
Yeah,
wait.
that story's done. He's
oh,
dead.
I'm about to die? Oh, okay.
No, you're already dead, probably.
You're dead.
Oh, so who am I
It's
We're
now?
assumed.
moving on.
Who am I now?
You could be a
Gargon?
Goliath.
Gargon?
Yeah, you could be a Goliath. That works.
Goliath? Okay. Goliaths are fun. So, sure. Just describe him real quick.
Describe the Goliath?
Yeah. Who Gargon is?
Oh, okay. So the Goliath is just the most melted looking face you've ever seen. Just like lips barely held on, one ear missing, one hanging off. And like one eye is like super big and just kind of weird looking.
Okay.
Wait, is it because I was too low to the ground to see?
Yes.
He was super high up.
I'll put you on my shoulders next time.
You see him.
Wow.
You see her transform into this creature, and just for the sake of everyone, this is probably what you described pops in my head is the Hound from Game of Thrones, the bald and
Yeah, just disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Half burnt.
yeah.
Like the Hound and the Hunchback of Notre Dame had a baby.
And the kid from the Goonies.
And just say okay. And what does Gargon do?
You
you
were
just
very
kinda
brave
stand
and you
there.
almost ruined our entire plan by just running in and nearly getting killed.
Good. And he goes, Gargon here! And it's like runs through the stage, and people are like clapping.
Oh my god, it's like we're right back there.
It's fucking horrible. I hate it.
All right, Frenchion, are you ready? Are you in character?
I'm gonna like turn away from the crowd and make my skin red and put some like fake horns on.
Okay.
They don't have to be good.
Yeah.
And I just turn back and pretend to be, what was his name? Can't remember his name. The guy's name. I don't remember.
Oh, I have it somewhere. Maybe.
I know it's somewhere.
Salvador. He was orange.
Okay, yeah, I make my skin orange then.
Okay.
What a fitting shirt.
Relna will take the coins out of the hat and put the hat on her head, and then give it. Might even be a miner's hat, I assume.
Yeah.
And then give another miner's hat to Eden and say, okay, when we're wearing these hats, we're commoners. But when we take them off, we'll be the heroes.
Got it.
Just try to really, like, everything you do normally, just do it another foot extra for dramatic effect.
Okay.
I'm gonna really like pantomime it up and just be like, I'm the big bad, like you're all gonna be slaves forever, kind of
Okay.
thing. I'm gonna sell you. No one can defeat me.
Now, you guys all please give me a performance check.
I'm gonna use that inspiration.
Okay. Oh, that's much better.
Holy. Oh, that's the Tresem? What the?
Oh,
Oh, wait, Talia.
I don't-
Wait, what?
why did I put up as her name? Oh, 'cause I was trying to do something else.
I thought I saw the T and I was like, that's your cat?
Yeah, Cern's a very talented actress.
Jesus, she's been acting useless this whole time.
That's how good her acting is.
Yeah.
No, that is Gargon / Katrina's performance.
Feel you see, like, even though I got a 27, you see like a slight like slump to Fengion's character.
And you see Gargon just going around, and he's like ripping up pallets and boards and going, Gargon here. And you guys display the heroic battle of you guys freeing the commoners. Let's see, someone else wants to narrate. Rana, do you want to narrate this? Or do you want...
I mean, I think as a commoner, I would have the hat on, and I would just be cowering on the ground and going, no! And then I'd do a barrel roll, and then I'd cower on the other side of the stage and go, don't hurt me! And then I'd do more barrel rolls. And as a fighter, I would take the hat off and, like, look to Eden meaningfully, waiting for her to take her hat off. And then when
Like
we were
rip
both
it off and
situated,
throw it.
we, like, throw it in opposite directions, so it's, like, coordinated. And then, yeah, I would definitely use my ropes to, like, crunch up against them, like a little, like I'm an arrow and I'm being, like, pulled back on the rope, and use the momentum to fly at Fengion's chest. Like, just like a little, like, what is that called? Projectile. Just like,
Yeah.
rah!
And I'm gonna do the best fake fall and death scene you've ever seen in your life.
Okay.
Then when he's like laying on the ground, I'm gonna go over and put my foot on his chest and just like stand there with my hands on my hips.
And I will, even though he's already on the ground, roll off of him and then punch up into the air, because that's how I end my show.
And with a very exciting end, Gargon lifts things up, and suddenly like, there's fireworks in the background. And like, people are like, why are there fireworks?
I'm gonna gather all of our little friends together and we are Tinnitus, you know, tip the hat and take a bow.
Okay. Who would like to roll?
Enjoy your mine.
Who would like to roll a D100 for me?
Ooh. Harper should,
Okay.
just in case.
Just in case.
50.
Oh,
Oh.
how did you do that?
Oh.
I'm a god.
A meteor hits the platform.
You're all dead.
Yeah, except for Harper. Except for Edith.
Okay. Roll a D12 for me now.
12,000 gold.
12.
Oh,
Okay.
Those feels when you don't know if high number good or bad.
So, you guys collect your earnings. You guys make, I want to add it to the group inventory, but you guys make, you make like 3 silver and 27 copper.
Okay.
However, it seems someone has tossed in a hand mirror that is backed. The back of the is a bronze depiction of some female face with snake for hair.
Oh. I'm gonna gently pick it up, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna look in it though.
Okay. Not gonna look into the mirror or look into the back of the...
I
The
either.
fact you make that distinction is a little worrisome.
Yeah, I'm gonna look. I'm just gonna be like, okay. And whenever we're not on stage and around stuff, you know the drill. I'll do the identify, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
All that fun stuff.
And Katrina
We
goes...
made a pretty good haul, guys.
Katrina goes, that was a really... Gargon goes like, that was a really good show. I like Gargon. I want to add him to my repertoire. Do you think he can...
Oh, God. I wouldn't recommend it, to
I
be
like it.
honest, because there is another one of him running around somewhere, so you may... What if you bump into each other?
Then it'd be fun.
Oh, see, I was always told, never pick someone that you're gonna see, and if you do, you have to kill them and dispose of the body.
What?
That's
Really?
a little excessive. I always try to do the,
It's called commitment.
I guess. I always try to see how, I always test that self-confidence level, but doing certain things,
I mean, to each their own.
But yeah, no, it's fine. I like it. This is cool. Alright. I'll be going back to the monastery. I got some things to take care of. But I am...
Should we meet you back up there, or
Yes.
do we just...
Well, I assume I get things in order before you leave and tell me the answer.
Oh, yeah, we will.
Okay.
We will tell you
Oh,
the answer.
We want to know where we're gonna go first. Like, can you give us the details of the first job so we know what we're getting into?
Oh, it'll be at Ancient Chasm Bridge.
Oh, well, that's perfect.
Yeah, I mean, and then probably some
We
other
decide
place.
to do it, first of
Yeah.
all.
We were
And then
headed there.
probably
We
some
have a
other
couple things
places
to check
too.
on.
I need, but yeah. You probably go there and then probably spend some time in Doveport.
Maybe,
You
we'll talk
lost
about it
us.
up there.
Yeah, that's
But we'll talk. We'll
definitely-
talk.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Excellent work with your performance.
I was subpar. I'm little.
That was subpar?
Yeah. I could have done better. But I didn't want to outstrip you guys. This was your show.
I am holding back rage. I'm just like, okay.
Just for a point of reference, the inspiration is now gone after an hour.
Oh, okay. So she's the best bard that ever barded.
And what is the plan for the day now?
Well, I want to see what this mirror is
Okay.
before I look in it, because I'm terrified.
As you just hold this mirror blindly, keeping your eyes closed, your fingers rest across the embossed edges of this Medusa, feeling the cold touch of the mirror's edge. This item is not magical.
Oh. Is it worth anything?
It could be.
Like, can I tell? Like, I mean,
Identify does
just
not appraise items, unfortunately.
Can I, does it feel like
feels-
it's, like, real metal?
It feels like it's real metal.
Well, I mean, this will be lovely to look in later.
Yeah. Yeah, it's... What tools are you proficient in with Fingeon?
Oh, I think, like, weaver's tools.
Yeah, it's hard.
Or not weaver's tools, tailors.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're not an expert at judging the prices of some of this stuff, so it's hard to really tell you.
Too bad it's not made of cloth.
Exactly. So what is the plan for today? The miners go back into the mines.
Good for them. Yay. We did a good job, guys.
The mayor comes over like,
Yeah.
thank you guys for your work. Great job. I like the armor on you, Miss Young Lady.
Miss Young Lady.
Thank you. So we get to keep the potion of greater healing now, right?
I mean, you did.
That was our arrangement.
You get to keep the liquid, I guess. I still need the flashback.
Okay. I'll need to borrow another flask.
Do we not have an empty bottle from like all the healing potions
Yeah.
we drink?
You guys kind of just throw them down the ground. It says, I have another.
Just put it in a water skin.
Yeah, I see you guys have something to hold it in.
Water skin of healing.
He just really,
I'll switch it out.
yeah. You guys have something to put it in. He's like, I can't believe you got her to perform with you. That's really impressive.
She did a good job, you know?
Yeah.
I was kind of surprised.
Yeah. She kind of just stays up in a monastery. I'm kind of glad when that happens.
Yeah.
Does she
I can
bother you?
Not bother, but like, we're a small town, so we know when she's out and about. And she just wants to play tricks on everyone.
Can I, like, insight in some way or something to see? Like, can I figure out if this is the same Is this a persona of Katrina? Like the mayor?
Are you trying to figure out if this is an illusion or this is an actual person? What are you trying to figure out?
I just want to see. I guess because she uses disguise self, right?
Yes.
But I guess if it's an illusion of some sort.
Okay.
So isn't that kind of the same thing, knowing if it's a person or an illusion?
Yeah, it's a little bit
They're hand in hand.
If you're trying to figure out like the person this is playing this person, like they're acting this out, or this is an arcane illusion, this is going to be an investigation check.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Fuck.
So as you're trying to like figure out if this is an illusion or not, you just kind of like get real close to the man and just like you start poking him. And
Smelling.
yeah, you get really like, awkwardly close and like poke him, and like, you poke him, you feel flesh and bone. He's like, "Is everything okay?"
Yeah, and what the fuck?
I don't know. You tell me. I mean, this is a greeting in where I'm from, so
I don't want to
kind of like a thank you.
No offense. It sounds like okay. I don't want to be rude, and I can say some rude things. I'm not going to say those. But am I supposed to poke you now?
I mean, if you'd like to.
No, thank you.
Relna just starts jabbing everyone in the sides.
We did such a good job, you guys.
Ow.
See, well, I'm gonna go on my way. I have to somehow find some other liquid that's gonna look the same color. That's gonna be hard.
I mean, what?
Well,
What?
so no one knows it's empty.
Well, why would you need to pretend it's not empty? Do you have to display this?
I mean, it's for my own personal thing, and I need a reason to have used it. If I don't have a reason to use it, it's like I don't know. It's like using your police powers to go through traffic jams or something. It's just not right.
Wait,
Oh, it's an official potion.
Yes.
so are you going to just give the next person red water?
Oh god, I didn't think
And
of
be
that.
like, this is a healing potion. Don't die.
Maybe just tell
you give-
people you used it, because there was a cause. Us.
She plants both feet and does a little flourish.
I like, ta-da.
Okay, maybe.
Did you give us red water?
No, I gotta go now.
Quick, taste it. Taste it.
I don't want to in case it is a healing potion. We'll just put that as like dodgy, maybe healing potion, use as last resort.
One of us is gonna be just on death's door. Last action.
Mm-hmm.
I chug the dodgy potion. You become a dragon. Oh.
You are suddenly healed of all injuries. So, what is the plan for today?
Well, after that, I think I would treat Ralna to one of the 1001 meats. For sure. Use some of the earnings we made to buy some 1001 meat.
Okay. You can go to the little kiosk, and he has a nice little stall going, and he goes, hello, yes, what can we get for you?
Ralna, what would you like?
Well, I've only tried like 3 of your meats, so I'd like to try more.
No, the trick is that there's 1001 in each one.
So I've already eaten 1001 meats.
Exactly.
Gian, did you hear that?
I did, and it horrified me a little.
This is such a great day. She pokes the vendor in the side.
Thank you.
Right.
Well, this is the new body count, isn't it?
Oh, should I add this to the list? I thought it was a greeting.
No, you can keep poking people. I kind of like it.
I don't like it.
Thank you.
He,
She pokes you.
takes some like wooden especially try to like bat you away. Like, what do you guys want? What do you guys want on them?
Everything.
Yeah, pretty much everything you got.
Okay. That would be.
Hey, Eden, do you want some meats? You'll be eating 1001 in one bite.
Do I feel like I should go vegetarian now?
He may have.
Ah,
a
sure, why
vegetarian
not?
option.
You know, I only live once.
Okay. It's 1 silver piece per 1001 meat, with everything.
How
hooked
much
up.
silver piece did we? How many did we make?
3.
Did you say
3.
3? Okay, well,
Boggs.
I'll give Boggs my share.
I'm not
I won't
hungry.
eat.
It's fine.
Oh,
It's
okay. It's not sour enough for you.
fine. No.
Good. Our performance paid for our food.
Yes. So you guys eat the.
And it gave 2 AC to our warlock.
Yes, it did.
That's true.
You ate the food. You guys don't have anything to recover, so you guys are all fine. Nothing happens when you eat this.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Is our when does our temporary hit point thing wear off?
Not
It's probably pretty.
24 hours. That's for 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
So, same time it was last night. It will be today's around like 7, 8. So you guys
Okay.
probably got about another. It's about 9, 10ish in the morning now.
Let's go fight something!
Well, I was thinking maybe we go finalize our dealings with Katrina, and then, be on our way.
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
Okay.
Before something horrible happens here, again, for the 4th time.
And you guys head back to the monastery. And you guys seek out Katrina. Find her in her room, which is kind of odd as you ask around. She's in her room. And you see her going over several documents that, as you guys enter, she kind of pulls a map of the continent over.
You have a map.
Yes.
Do you have any like more localized map that could help us on our journeys?
Like, I don't really have a map of Ancient Chasm Bridge.
We'd take a whole map. We'd settle for any map at all, honestly.
Can I walk up and like kind of pick up the map?
As you try to pick up the map, you push both hands so it can have you picked up off the table.
Oh, you cut out at the end, but I'm
Oh.
assuming
Yeah.
that I can't move
Yeah,
it.
she put her hands up on. As you try to pick up the map off the table, she puts her hands down. It's like, And you look
Well,
at there is several like notes in different handwriting across it.
Well, that makes sense with her.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, okay, if not this map, maybe another one. We're kind of just going blind out here.
Oh, you seem to be seeing fine. I don't know what you mean.
Okay.
If there's a map I could give you that would help you, I would, but I don't have a map of that area where you're going. If you accept
Well, I
the
mean-
job, you accept. It sounds like you're all accepting. Are you
Well, we should talk about it more, I think.
okay? What do we
There's-
need to discuss? Terms and
Well-
conditions.
Yes.
Yes,
TOS.
the users agreements. Yes.
Pay would probably be a cool thing to talk about.
Okay.
Yeah. And health potions.
Okay.
Health insurance. What sort of benefits does this job provide us?
Yeah, dental.
What kind
She
of
needs it.
networking will it give us?
Well, as for pay, I think that's probably the most important thing for any adventuring group. Is it would vary from job to job. The more dangerous jobs will pay more. You will have a weekly payment or stipend that you guys would get. You guys would get 10 gold pieces each week that you work for me.
And that is regardless of if we complete the job?
Regardless. However,
Oh.
poor performance would lead to deduction of pay and possible termination of employment.
And what does poor performance mean to you?
Multiple unsuccessful jobs completed, revealing secrets to incorrect parties, or just
Okay, so typical kind of job thing.
yeah, typical. Don't be a dumbass.
So, you said dangerous. So this is not just dealing with information.
Oh, this is dealing with information and other things as well. You might have to go somewhere, find some things out from people that they don't want you to find out, and once you do, they may just want to silence you.
Oh. So in the event that one of us does get silenced, is there some sort of, like, sorry for your loss, here's 300 gold kind of thing? I mean, a life is worth a lot,
It is not, but I would say that would definitely be dependent on length of service type deal. You don't really get vetted into that life insurance and retirement plan right away.
Yes. That
Is
makes
there
sense.
ever a memorial statue erected in the monastery somewhere of your fallen foot soldiers?
No.
Okay, can I have that in a clause? Because I really want a statue of myself. I've decided that is going to be a really great way to advertise the act. I'm sick of these flyers. I don't write. But a statue could speak volumes.
The issue is that's a very wonderful point. The issue is that people have to come here to see the statue, and not a lot of people come here.
Okay, maybe
Well-
it could have wheels. I'll workshop it.
After our performance today, more people might show up. Word will spread of tinnitus. It will spread through the crowd.
Yeah, you just can't get it out of your head.
It's a lifelong thing.
Mm-hmm.
No care.
You just get used to it.
Permanently just there.
And so, what was the other question? I think we handled pay satisfactory enough.
What is the end goal? Surely you're working towards something.
Oh, peace and prosperity for all.
Peace in our time.
Yeah.
Relna looks at her very closely and says,
Then why didn't you tell Brahm about it?
He's retired.
Did he used to do things like this?
Yes. Well, not exactly like this. He was a different kind. He liked his hammer.
And you like...
Secrets.
I like putting on a show.
I can get that. Okay. I thought you'd be an ally of ours because you knew Brahm, and Brahm was a pretty upstanding guy. And
You hear an audible chuckle.
wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
I mean, he did have a bunch of gambling debts to a bunch of people in that town.
That sounds like He wasn't that lucky.
lucky for him, the place is burned to the ground, basically. So,
Oh, well.
well, I mean, he's dead too, so I guess can't really collect on that.
Mm-hmm. Anyways.
So, let's see. So we had talked about payment, possible death, the statue clause.
With the wheels.
Yeah. What we're kind of working towards is peace.
Well, I guess maybe like first jobs. Okay, we're going to Ancient Cottage Bridge. Then he said Doveport, but they don't like us in Doveport.
Well, it's just kind of what's happening there. I mean, I guess there is some work that needs to be done in the Idison Kingdom as well. But with everything that happened there with Omar, they're kind of very strict. It's not really a great place to be right now as strangers.
Do we know about Omar?
Yes, she told you.
Okay.
Yeah, he died.
I couldn't remember.
It's
if
like
I
it's
knew.
like a god. Gods are
Yeah.
dying a lot.
So
I don't know if it's better to start over someplace that will be hard for us to get in, or go back to the place that we know hates us.
I mean, we can always, if it comes up that your past is becoming an issue, we can revisit this.
Kind of our present, to be fair.
You know, the past affecting the present.
Well, can we accept the job through Ancient Chasm Bridge and then just see how it goes from there?
I kind of like more long-term contracts. It seems like if you want to do a contract by contract basis, I think I would have to remove that weekly pay.
Well, go ahead, Rana.
Oh no, I feel like you should talk to her, Fenjian, because I might just start doing death counts, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get that. Well, the problem with long-term contracts is, what if a job comes up, right, that is outside our norm? Are we expected to do that because you have contracted us?
Yeah, do we have any like hard lines that we can be like, sorry, I don't do that?
I mean,
Do we just lose our agency?
This is kind of what we're discussing right now. What is the jobs that you don't want to do? Is like kidnapping off the table?
Going to Doveport.
Yeah, we really don't like Doveport.
Well, I would say it's Doveport doesn't like
Doesn't
us
like us.
mostly.
Well, somebody did try to kill us, apparently.
Well, what if you go there and it helps clear your name?
I mean, it does sound like a wonderful city, and I would like to start maybe a shop there.
Well, I wouldn't probably send you to the main city. There's probably a few other places that you can go that are a little bit more remote.
Belnitz.
She does react to that name.
In
What does
kind
it
of
look like
way?
she reacts?
What
to,
reaction?
Just that her reaction is simply that she knows that name and does she roll it. All three of you on an insight check then. Let's see how much of reaction.
I mean, that seems about right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rona, you see, as you say, you see her just look at you and just turn away for a moment. Fenjian and Eden, you notice that she clearly had, like, that's definitely on like one of the places she was thinking about.
Well, I don't want to speak for my friends, obviously. I don't rule Doveport out 100%. I think we could go there, but obviously on Boggs is amazing. We could go there, but obviously that, given the circumstance, would be much more dangerous for us, and I think those jobs would have to pay greatly for us to risk our lives there.
That sounds right to me.
Okay.
So how about a percentage increase for any work that we do in Doveport?
5% increase.
Oh, no. Much higher. I was thinking somewhere around the 35. I mean, you have said yourself that we are good adventurers and you want to work with us. So surely, if you want things done, you should pay for them well. And, like I said, we could die just simply walking into somewhere in Doveport.
I think you're overestimating the death threats placed upon you, but
Oh, I think that I am not. They are pretty clear.
what death threats made on you? Is there active contracts out on you?
Well, I mean, we don't
We
know
found
that.
it. I mean, like we have it
What did you have?
in our the contract.
So they already notified you?
No one notified us. That was part of the problem.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
were never notified.
Not sure if you're aware, but all of the people in Doveport don't necessarily follow the rules.
Well, if you just let the Doveport know that someone breaks the rules, they tend to take care of them.
What if it's someone that works closely with those in charge at Doveport?
Then they would definitely make sure. Doveport, in all its flaws, does hate corruption a lot.
Is that true? Like, do I know?
Roll a history check. This is
For what we've seen.
this is
Oh, God.
how did it makes you have no knowledge.
Checks out.
Yeah, if it's true or not. And she goes like, for all of Doveport's, I'm going to call them flaws, but with their setting up, anyone who works for the government who misuses governmental powers tend to be punished harshly. So if you have proof of the legal crimes not being permitted, not being used correctly, you can definitely present that.
Okay, so how about this? In the contract, if we do something in Doveport, party, what do you think? 20% increase?
I was just gonna say 10.
No, you start higher. 20% increase, but can be negotiated in the future. So if it comes out that we are not horribly wanted in Doveport, we could lower it in your favor. But if we are, we raise it up.
How about this? There would be a 10% increase, and I will take care of this if you have evidence that there was illegal crime and the legal crime system is being manipulated. Then we
Well, what sort of evidence would you want? I mean, we've had people try to kill us that work for Doveport.
We also have the order that we got.
Was that for us though, or was that
I
just
think it
for
was.
the
It might
area?
have just been the road, but it was expired from Nardual.
Yes. You guys yourselves have been attacked, but there has now been no mention of an actual legal crime hit, so to speak, being sent to any of you.
Yeah, and I mean the whole Shreveport gaslight situation was not exactly
Yeah.
friendly towards us. Like,
No, the one lady was like
Haley?
saying that we were gonna have an accident.
So
so what counts as proof, essentially?
that's the thing, like, probably physical evidence. And can't be I was attacked.
I mean, if I had scars, would that not be physical?
How do you prove the scars are from them?
I mean, that's a good point, but
This-
what if they're mental scars, you know?
How do you prove it's from them?
Well, I mean, I am afraid of anyone named Haley at this point.
How do you prove it's from this Haley, not different Haley?
Okay, I see your point, and you are just arguing against yourself here, though. You're kind of saying, like, oh, the proof will be hard.
If you guys made it sound like there was an actual order of someone to attack you and kill you.
Well, I can't read, so it sounded like that's what we had, but maybe we don't have that.
Well, there was an order to kill people on this road. It was expired, and they tried to kill us anyway.
So that's not Doveport, that's the people then who basically acted outside the permit.
I mean, I guess we can go back and get some evidence against Haley because she's definitely up to no good.
I understand
Do you-
I understand your worries. I'm not trying to lessen them. I'm just saying it may not be against Doveport, but the people themselves.
No, I understand
outside.
what you're saying. But there is definitely something bad in Shreveport, and I think we can all agree on that it's kind of a little shitty and shady.
There was official people that came to Shreveport. Haley was not a random person. She was in charge.
Well,
And they released 2 people that we know killed someone. Did they have a legal crime order for the female gnome, Ida? I don't remember if Michael and Jeffrey, because they killed her, right? And I don't remember if they had a legal crime thing for her. I thought they didn't. They only did for like, or they had one for her, but not her husband or something.
No, because the guard asked him about it on the way out of town,
mm-hmm.
and they wouldn't have asked him about it if there was like an order for it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, the people that came to Doveport, Haley, released 2 people who had knowingly killed someone. And they were like, oh, they're fine. They're totally good people. And then he attacked us. I mean, I have some proof of that.
If you can, how much proof do you have?
I mean, does his clothing and eyeball count as proof?
I think that just counts that we killed him.
I understand your point. It's just if you need it seems like you just need to confront this Haley person and get whatever she has.
That's true. Okay.
And we might as well be getting some kind of income while we do it because I'm just worried that we're going to be put in a spot again if we can't, like, heal ourselves and take care of each other. And I guess in this place you need money to do that. Back home we just needed, like, safe passage, a good performance, some animal bones. It's really different here.
That sounds kind of nice, actually. But when we get to Ancient Chasm Bridge, I mean, we may have some money. You know, we have more access there.
So, yeah, I guess I'm willing to take this job as long as nothing you ask us to do contradicts what the Silent Chuckle wants us to do because, you know, I'm trying to make my way here in this continent and I can't burn the only bridge that I have with this group.
And I would agree with that. And I also do really like the idea that you could help us clear our name in Doveport should that be an issue.
Definitely shouldn't be an issue. If we just get more evidence, we can definitely.
And we could probably do that along the way.
Mhm.
I mean, we're bound to be attacked by more people at some point.
Exactly.
We'll have to get it in writing. Please sign here
Aw,
that you were
man.
going to kill us.
Get more writing or proof of communication of some kind. If there's some letter saying that telling her to do these things from someone else.
And how about in this contract, if you hear anything about us, you tell us.
Well, I'm not going to tell you everything I hear about you. I'll be like,
Okay, well, you can leave out the part where they talk about how pretty I am. That's fine.
Yeah, and the part where they think that, like, we're pretty much the best performing troupe that's ever come through this area. I wouldn't want it to go to our heads.
And it's obvious.
Totally obvious.
But mostly things that relate to, you know, our well-being.
of course, I want you all to be safe.
Well,
Insight check.
Go ahead.
you roll a nat 20. Oh, she wants you all to die. Oh.
She seems genuinely just like concerned for you guys all.
Well, so we agreed on the 10% and you know, the well-being, the statue possibly.
Oh, this is lovely.
Well, I'm not going to speak for my friends here. They have to obviously agree as well.
Do you all agree?
agree. Where do I sign?
And she takes out one of her weapons and just slices her thumb tip, and a little bit of blood wells up, and she like holds her thumb out.
You see her take out all the parchment. She writes down everything and says, "All right, here you go."
Jams the thumb on there. Actually, she'll wait and look at Fenjian to read it first before she jams her thumb on there.
I'll read and make sure it's like a normal contract and there's no small print that says something horrible.
What languages do you speak?
Well, I'm not going to let her sign anything that I don't understand.
I'll
Full
read
stop.
it.
But no, what languages do you speak though?
Fuck, I don't remember. Let me look. I think I speak like common, dwarvish, elvish, and then something else.
There's not a language you can speak.
So it's a contract not in common.
Not in common.
I point to Eden.
I'll read it.
It is in. You can read it, and this is actually one of the languages you can naturally read. I believe you can naturally read Celestial.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Yes. It does
At
go.
least it's not infernal.
Yes. It's in Celestial, and it does go over everything as discussed. The 10 weekly, long as you are in good standing with your employer. Each job will be a commission or contract base to be given to the party as whole, and then divided as they see fit. It does add a clause: any special equipment needed, excluding health potions, would be given as well. Examples of, i.e., mining equipment, low-grade explosions, poisons, and various tools. It then goes on to a 10% increase of fee will be given to parties while performing jobs in the Doveport Alliance. And then it says in the bottom, after 10 successful jobs, a statue caught thing.
Wow, I don't even have to be dead for the statue. This is amazing.
I'm pretty good at deals. What can I say?
Yep, looks fine to me.
Mhm.
Yes, if it reveals the signing, and I'll sign it too, because I literally don't have anywhere else to go.
I mean, you don't. You could just go along with us. You don't necessarily have to sign it. She didn't say that you couldn't.
Yeah,
still
I
tag
feel like I'm
along.
obligated to.
Okay.
I mean, you would know
No.
about the obligation.
Our tribe doesn't have to do everything as one. Fenjian's right. If you don't want to be part of the contract, don't feel pressure.
Oh, it's fine.
So, you all have signed. I have a 2-part mission for you. One's kind of not
Nice.
really a mission for me. It's kind of like I'm just going to help you out here. Because I do know you have that lovely little dice from prom. So,
I do want to say I sign it as Fenjian.
okay.
I specifically sign it with his name.
Got it. I will let you know that the Ancient Chasm Bridge does have another location there. So you can put
Oh.
that spot added on. But for your actual mission of reasons for going there, I would like you to go and find a... Let me put up my notes.
Find an A. That
No.
would be.
At the Swinging Hammer, there is the owner there, a Thorin Vernier. He specializes in some good work, and we need him to come. And he has an item that we need.
Do I know of him? Since
You
I do dealings there.
you do know of the Swinging Hammer. It is a very popular blacksmith.
Okay.
He's typically specializes in metal armor, very like heavy, like great swords, great axes. But he also does deal with like large production works as well. You do know that he actually helped build and design the gondola system in Ancient Chasm Bridge.
Okay.
He says,
What item do you want from him?
it would be his father's smithing set.
Okay. Do we get to know anything about this, or is it simply you go pick this up and you bring it back?
He owns it, and you need it back. We definitely be.
Are we asking?
That's up to you all. This kind
Okay.
of leads up to you all. So,
And how do we get it back to you?
Well,
Because surely we don't have to come all the way back to Whispering Bluffs every time.
well, you do have that little die thing that you can just pop right back here.
Well, that's not in the contract.
Well, then guess you're walking.
We can't just mail it to you. Okay, fine.
Mailing system's so unreliable. And I'm so glad that you agree. And as she claps her hand, you notice several lines appearing along the walls and the floors. And you guys feel right in your navel, something tugging sharply upwards and away.
Oh,
And you guys find you all in a dark room with no air. And that's where we're going to take a break.
okay, great.
We'll be back.
Great.
I knew I should have read the contract.
We'll be back in a quick minute as we stretch our legs as the players can't breathe air.
Yeah, everyone that's watching has to hold their breath
Yeah.
the entire time.
We're holding our breath. We actually.
I hate Katrina.
Yep.
And we'll be right back. And we are back. Welcome everyone as we have returned. And I just noticed something. Last session, it was nothing but the bot wanting attention. Now the bot wants no attention. And Newt can contest that. It was like every minute it was going off. Stream elements.
Spamming.
Yeah. But as we have returned, the adventurers, all four of you have find yourselves in a dark room. Those who have dark vision can see that as you arrive, the glowing of the sigil dims down. You see that you guys are in a room with no windows, no doors, and completely trapped in. And as you enter, you breathe in this stale air.
But
Wait, there is air?
It's stale, like this, like carbon dioxide. Like this is not good air.
It's
to
like
drink.
we're elevated super high kind
Yeah,
of thing.
you're not in a vacuum. Like it's not like you're in a vacuum sense. It's just like this is some type of room that has been sealed and just.
Okay, where are we? Hello?
I don't know. I was looking up the suffocation rules over the break, but maybe I can breathe.
The suffocation rules is that you have a minute of breathing or air, plus one for each, and then add 1 minute for each modifier of con you have.
If you're smaller, do you take up less oxygen?
Unfortunately, no. And if you cast a spell, it does cost 1 minute of oxygen.
Oh my god.
Okay. Well, if I can't really breathe, I wouldn't say anything to Fenjion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just start feeling.
We'll cast any
around.
spell that has a verbal component.
Is she in here with us? Or did she just teleport us out?
She just teleported you guys out.
How nice of her.
Yeah.
So there's a sigil on the ground. And how big is this room?
It is 10 feet by 10 feet. It seems to match the sigil.
Are there any doors?
No doors, no windows.
Don't take dark vision, he said, on my level up.
I want to.
I want to
Feel
feel
around the
around because I
corners,
can't
yeah.
see.
Okay. So what are you doing, Fenjion?
Feeling around the corners.
Oh, okay.
How big is it? Like
10 by 10.
okay, yeah, I'm gonna feel
I'll help.
corners. Try to find
I'll
a
help
seam.
Fenjion.
Okay.
Can I use light on just like my hand?
Yes, does that have a verbal component?
Yes.
It will take 1 minute of breathing away from you.
Okay.
Alright.
Away from her or all of us?
From her.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
We don't share lungs yet.
Yeah.
Alright, now with the light, you guys can make an investigation check without disadvantage. So you guys can either give someone advantage or you guys can both look.
I'll give Fenjion advantage.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright. As you're looking around at...
that I'm so glad you did that. I rolled a 1.
Yeah. As you're looking around, Fenjion, as Ron is helping you, you notice that where the floor meets the walls, it kind of like slopes up, and you notice that this stone or whatever, it's it was formed by some type of magic. And like you see, like
Okay.
basically in like almost like the stone was shaped around this thing.
Oh man, if only I had taken to spell magic.
Boggs is with you, and he does have to spell magic.
How would I?
You wouldn't know
I'm just
though.
gonna like.
I'm looking at his spells right now. See what he
I
can
don't know
do.
what to- I'm just gonna
Do you
like.
have like stone shape or something? You could like open up a wall?
He did not have that prepared.
Oh, that bastard.
How did he not know?
How dare he not
Yeah.
know? I'm
I'm
DMing
gonna
him right
try to
now.
like pry. I guess I don't have anything to do against magic, really.
You're just gonna try to hit it?
Well, I'm just like, I think I would probably be panicking and
Okay.
like trying to like scrape, like push it open, kind of thing. Like,
Okay. Give me
or I
athletics
would start
checks.
panicking.
I was gonna say at this point, a minute has gone by, and you are now starting to suffocate, Benjion.
Oh shit!
You
With
don't.
my last breath, can I?
Yeah, with your last breath, as he bangs on these walls, you see him like slowly.
Ethan, use the cube.
Yeah, I was just gonna teleport us all out.
You hear a voice. Oh, hey! I think someone's in here.
I bang louder or harder if I can while
Yeah,
I'm suffocating.
you bang harder by falling up against the wall. As a small little like portal opens up, and air is rushed into here. You hear a female voice with a accent you're familiar with. Finja.
I am?
Yes.
Like me specifically, or just everyone is?
I would say you and Rona are slightly familiar with it. Actually, this is an accent from someone like who lives in the ancient Chasm Bridge.
Okay.
She goes, "Did someone just teleport here? We didn't have anything on the docket for today.
Yes.
This is not really one of the more used teleportation circles either.
Why is it inside a cube?
Just security measures. May I ask did you not send for the correct? Did you not let anyone know that they were coming? You were coming.
We didn't even know we were coming.
You guys hear like footsteps like coming down, saying, "You gotta open up that one. We got a delivery coming." And she's like, "Oh, I found them."
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Well,
And she opens the hole a little bit wider. You see a fairly attractive female who's lean and has like very toned muscles across her arms and calves, and she wears this white breastplate armor and with very like yellow hints around the edge. And she has this bright red hair that's like shaved on the side, but has like these very orderly dreadlocks up top that go back to a high ponytail with very gray eyes.
Is she a human?
She is a half elf.
Oh.
Well, welcome to Ancient Chasm Bridge. This at the Azeroth Temple. We weren't really expecting anyone to come today.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
Usually it's best to give us give us like a 5-10 minute notice, because we keep them. And you look around, you see several of these like stone, like almost bowls. Like you see like actual like 5 more. We keep them pretty locked up as for in case anyone unwanted comes in.
It was first day on the job hazing. Someone's just messing with us.
Okay. So he sees the little running before the hands paperwork and says, "Oh, yeah, you guys are interesting." So,
Who sent the letter, just to make sure?
it's from the communication cleric.
Oh, okay.
People, she's kind of like the popular one, so a lot of people know her and can send messages to her.
Okay.
Does anyone
That
here?
makes sense.
Yeah. Does anyone need to meet her for that spell?
I mean, I'd love to meet her.
Okay, I'll put that on the note. Just so this doesn't happen again. We would hate for anyone to accidentally die just from.
If she's popular and used a lot, would I know of her?
You probably would know of her. But the one thing you do know is that the Azeroth Temple. Actually, why am I not putting this up for you guys? Let's put the city map up for you. is
Because we were in a closet, Rich.
you guys
We were in a
were
closet.
you were in a
You were
closet.
busy suffocating us.
This is the Azrael's temple is over here. It's on one of the
Oh.
pillars that is actually this whole area is basically like a preserve, and the temple is here. As this is the one of the final remnants of the actual bridge layout that's been turned into a park with a waterfall, and this is where all deals and stuff are made. So access here is it's not limited. However, you kind of have to have a purpose to get here because there is no gondola transportation. If you see the lines from the different areas, these are all gondolas. So
Do you want Stream to see this too?
oh yes, I do. I thought I changed it over.
No,
Haha.
stream is not allowed to know.
Yeah, stream can know. So over here is where you guys are. Right over here. And you probably have heard of her, but you don't know her personally.
Okay.
Because like this temple, because the temple, most temples are on the light. This is the only one that's not. The note was kind of odd. It's from one of, is it from the Katrina, Selena?
Her name is Katrina Selena.
Yes, Katrina Selena.
I hate her name too. But yes.
Wow. Oh my God, you met her? You know
Yeah,
one of the
no.
7?
Well, we knew 2 of them.
Who are you people that know 2 of the 7?
Very important.
Oh my goodness. And she like starts like being very respectful. Like, oh, I am just, please tell me your names. How rude am I? Oh my God. I just like, I am Aware, Elson. Oh, I'm so nice to meet you. Please, oh my God, my madness, please. Can we get some water with like cucumbers or something? That's what they do, right? That's not. I'm so sorry.
I'll take some grapes too if you don't mind.
Relna groans.
I put out my hand, but I do it like the you may kiss my hand
She's
kind
like,
of thing.
oh, there's no ring here. Push it to her.
Actually, there is.
Oh, there is a ring. Oh, she can.
Yeah, because I'm wearing the ring of warmth.
Oh yes, you are. She kisses the ring of warmth. You're even warm.
Yes, my name is Fenjian Torres Petmeyer.
Oh yes, Mr. Petmeyer, I'm so honored to meet you. And she like,
You've probably heard of my store, Petmeyer's Palace of Perfections.
yes,
Yes.
I unfortunately I don't leave the temple much. I'm so sorry. And
It's okay.
And she like now goes to Eden and like expects you to give her hand, and she just like looks for. Do you have a ring on your finger?
No, I'm poor.
She's like touches your forehead, and she goes around to like each of you, like even Boggs.
Oh.
I'll poke her.
She's like, oh, okay. As this finishes, you see the glow of light behind you. As something else is just teleported into where you just have, and you hear. As the tulip and the cart has just been teleported here, and you look, falling next to tulip is a giant bag of apples.
Of course. You may have some of these apples if you'd like. They're directly from Katrina.
She like lifts one up and says, "I will never eat you, and cast gentle repose on you every day." That works on
Okay.
apples, right?
Sure.
Why are you so impressed with Katrina?
She's one of the 7.
What does that mean to you here?
She
Like, what's the significance to you?
she is a holy hero who saved the world many times over. How can one not be impressed?
If you meet her, I mean,
I
That's
can
one way.
meet her.
yeah, sure.
She looks helplessly at Fenjian, like, what did I do?
We could maybe introduce you sometime. Yeah. Not right now. We're very busy, though.
And Finjon,
Official business.
you know that this temple is actually denoted to the seven. As part of it is.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure how you weren't ever super village, but there is like not like the whole temple isn't denoted to it, but like there is like a wing.
Right. Yes, we do work directly with Katrina.
Okay. Oh, well, she says you have come for the test.
Oh, she really does like tests. What exactly do you mean the test?
Well, in the basement near the crypt,
Oh.
there's a.
Yeah, no, we know, yeah.
You
Is that the crypt of this building?
Yes. Do you wish to? Do you are able to bring the light inside you?
Yeah, we do it all the time.
It's like a daily thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys, quick! You take care of the horse. Don't touch the apples. The apples are only for the holy horse. What does the holy horse have a name?
Holy horse. Tulip.
Tulip. For Tulip. Oh, what a wonderful name. Wonderful name. Please let Mistress Tulip eat all the apples and clean her. Make sure that the Furo is about. Make sure the horseshoes are taken care of. And do you guys wish to take the test? You guys came here specifically for the test?
Well, we're here for multiple things, but the test is definitely one of
first.
them. Yes, we'll do the test first, I suppose.
Okay, please, it'll be my honor. Please follow me. And she leads you, and as you leave this room, you notice that this temple is quite massive. And you see several statues and arrangement, and it's a open style. It has a lot of columns on the side, so the buildings you can see like it's very open to the elements. And you guys pass by the ring, and you notice two statues immediately. One of Brahm, and one of Katrina. And there are 5 others.
Do the statues look like a very good likeness of them?
I would say it looks like they're a little bit younger of them.
So, there's a dragonborn one, right?
Yes, there is.
Are the statues just one flat color? I'm assuming
Yes,
they're not
they
like
are.
painted.
They're not colored, not painted.
I take particular interest in the dragonborn one.
Okay. Let me describe what you see.
Relna will just mutter,
See? She had a statue of herself all along, and she thought I was crazy.
I mean, she's crazy too.
So, in on this green dragonborn, you notice that it has wings on the back.
Oh, I look at Eden.
Wings and a tail, which is not common for a dragonborn. Those are the first things that sticks out. They don't have that massive wings. And you notice a staff held in one hand, and it has like this moon-style symbol on top of it. Like kind of like a crescent moon. And at his feet, there is a badger and a fox.
Like, are they just like sitting by his feet, or are they like fighting, or?
Just sitting.
Okay. Badger and fox just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Biden.
Do the other people have animals like associated with them?
They do not.
are these statues stationary? Well, obviously there's statues. Are they like in a pose that's in action, or are they just kind of like a portrait kind of pose?
They are. The style of all these poses seem to be of like elegance, of like Brahm. You see Brahm standing with the griffin hammer the mallet in his hand and the handle going down, like in front of him with both hands, holding it upright. All of them in very noble poses, you can say, of this like. This is you see a half orc with a bow and arrow, just standing like at pose. You see two elves, one with a great sword, kind of like, and he's actually kneeling down. He's the only one that's kneeling with his head up against the pommel, like praying towards it. You see another elf that has some type of rod in his hand, and a sphere in another. Like, in the sphere is like lighting, holding up, and it's that one sphere. It's been polished so much that it shines. And then you see a gnome female with how to describe her, wearing a very draped over cloak and hood. You can't even really see her features as most of them are hidden. And all of them are named as well. You have Gladia, who is the dragonborn orc, who is the half orc. Ormus, who is the kneeling elf. Morzan.
Wait, sorry.
Yes,
Sorry.
it's okay.
What was the name of the Dragonborn Orc?
The dragonborn.
half orc?
The half orc is orc. Another, yeah. Orik.
Okay.
Then you have
Okay.
Ormus is the kneeling elf to the greatsword. Morzan is the one with the sphere. Then you have Angela with the cloak and hood.
So is the Dragonborn and the half orc the same character?
No, the dragonborn's name is Gladia.
Oh, Gladier. Okay.
Glaedr.
I can't remember. We came across a half orc bartender at one point, right?
I believe so.
Their name wasn't like, for some reason that name like just triggered that memory in my head, and I was like, did we meet this person already? I'm assuming not, but
I don't believe so.
okay. I couldn't figure out what their name was. I'm like, that sounds right.
Okay.
What is Katrina's pose, and does she have any iconography on her statue?
She is holding the lute that you saw play. She is holding that and seems to be like in a moment of like about to strum it.
Does the lute have like the same symbol of the guy on it and all
Yes.
that? Okay. Does that guy look like any of the other statues?
Does not.
Like, okay. Mystery lover.
Relna will kneel on one knee in front of the Brahm statue and take out her warhammer and kind of rest it in a similar pose to what Brahm is doing and just like bow her head briefly. And she just stays there for a moment.
Yes, Brahm. You say like yes, Brahm the Barrett. He was a courageous and brave fighter.
Oh, so you know of his passing?
It has been told, yes.
Do you know how it happened?
I do not know the details. I assume someone as great as him had to choose this.
Your guess is as good as ours.
Roll a deception check, please.
Okay. Oh shit, where's my character sheet? I can't remember.
Oh,
I always just click on my token. Hold on. I'll go back to the Athenos page.
Yeah.
There we go. Deception. Boop. Oh, well.
do you have a,
Okay, so
you have a thing
because
that
yeah.
you can't roll in that one.
Okay. Yeah. So does I can't roll a nat 1 for it?
Because
Like,
cause
or
your feature flat out says any roll. Let me double check.
because I know it's 9 or lower.
Yeah, and 1 is lower than 9. And
Yeah, okay. So then that would be a. So that would be 10, so 20, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I have a plus 10.
I would say, for the sake of it being a nat 1, your allies do know that you are lying. Because they should.
Well, I mean, I'm not trying to keep it
Yeah.
from them. I'm just
Yeah.
lying to this woman.
Yes, it is tough. It is tough to lose him, but I heard it was him and the glorious Doveport fought off some people or such.
Oh,
I don't know the
That
details.
isn't what I heard. And I mean, I again know Katrina,
Oh, please.
and we were close with Brahm.
Oh, can you please help us and correct the stories?
Well, I would just say that it wasn't necessarily Doveport who was helping him.
I can't just deal with that. We must correct the stories immediately of one of the 7. We must have a full-on investigation and correct any wrongful misrepresentation of Brahm.
May I can I come back because we do need to do
yes,
this
the
test,
test,
and we
test.
are on the important time sensitive mission from Katrina.
Okay, yes, the test. Okay, just follow me. She leads you down into the basement. First is you get to the center of. Let me just double check on this. I'll make sure I'm remembering this correctly. Yes, the center of the temple, and there's circular stairs that go down and upwards. And she leads you down the circular stairs downward. You guys are walking a good 20, 40 feet down. And as you enter a very large chamber that has several pillars and several alcoves along the outside. And there's no light in this chamber except as she enters, she casts light on her mace and kind of holds it up like a torch, leading you away. And on the alcove, there's several alcoves, and each of them seems to be something that you guys immediately represent, of deities. And you notice on the ground there's a little bit of pillar of light that hits the floor base right before these little altars, or not even altars, but like iconography of that. And she's taking you and leading you to one of these. It is not of a symbol that you guys recognize. It seems to be of flames. And there is a curtain behind it. And she pushes it off to the side, and you see her press on a button on the floor. And a door opens up behind it. And she goes, and in front of it, you see a small little foyer before it enters into what looks like to be a large square room about, let's say, 60 feet by 60 feet. And on the far end, in the middle of the room, you see a statue of Brahm holding his griffin hammer in one hand. I'm sorry, you see a griffin hammer resting against him, an open hand in one hand, and the sphere in another. And you see the Brahm's hammer standing up next to him. And then you see behind him what looks like to be a stone coffin with a depiction of a forest behind her. And you see on each wall, it broken up into 4 sections. It starts with Scion, Withering, Gathering, Foreboding, the 4 seasons. It starts with spring and goes through the 4 seasons. And you see it starts with new life, vitality, and then it starts falling down and it ends with the winter landscape. And you see that soft glow of the orb in his hand. And she says, "Please, go in." And as you guys enter, you see that there's 2 other stone coffins to your left and right as you enter. See cobwebs, and you see braziers with yellow light softly illuminating from this continuous flames. And 2 doors on the left and right as you walk in. Please take your test. I'm sure you will do well.
And will you be here for it?
I
or-
will be right here. I am not yet holy as you to believe in myself to take such a test.
Well, have you seen others take this test?
Personally, no.
Do you know of others that have?
I know of others I have attempted.
Great.
Well, what did attempted? That's that is silly. But I am interested in what they did wrong. Like
we
for
don't-
such an obvious thing.
They didn't. They were told they didn't have the correct item to activate it.
Oh. Well, I mean, okay.
It was something they were missing. You just stand by.
The heart, the spirit, right? Like they didn't have.
Oh, that if you look closer, there is some words on the base of his statue that you can read. Maybe that will give you the.
She looks at Fenjion immediately.
I'll go
I
up
look
to
at
the
Eden.
statue.
On the statue, it reads, "May the blessing be given to those worthy of its divine gift."
Is it in common?
It isn't common.
Uh-huh. I'll pull out the thingy.
You see here, and she's still like watching from the distance. The holy
What
order.
What do I do with it? Well, is the test here? Do we have to go into one of these rooms? And who are these dead people?
I don't know. Does the orb in front of us look like the other
It
orbs?
does. With the
Okay.
same pulsating light.
I mean, you're a cleric. If anyone's divine, it's you.
Right. Yeah, that's me. So divine. I'll activate it like I've tried to activate the other ones, I
Okay.
guess.
Hold on one moment as I activate this. As you brought forward.
Oh, okay. There's a woman on the coffin. Okay.
Yes. Well, technically no. They're all blank, but I'm not good at making maps.
Oh, okay.
So I
okay,
pay for
yeah,
them.
yeah.
And as you put your hand, put the hand up, try to link up your die to this item. The lights change color to the bright purple. You hear the door slam shut behind you. And I need everyone to roll initiative, please.
It's just like Zelda.
This is the purple temple. Oh,
And let's hope I don't kill Boggs. Haha.
We still have our temporary hit points.
You do.
Need to add those, I
yeah.
think. It's 16, right?
Yes.
Sweet.
I'm trying to find the thing.
What are you trying to find?
Oh, I was just looking for I found it. The item, the little smith and his hammer. I was like, I don't remember how detailed I wrote that, but not very, apparently.
Alright. Yeah, that's fine. And, ooh, Vendrion, you get to act first. As she puts her hand down, you feel the door slam shut behind you. The wind, like, of it suddenly shutting down.
Oh,
What do you wish
my
to do?
brain is like, can I hold action until I know what to do?
You can.
No,
You can set a trigger for something if you so choose.
The thing said, "May the blessing be given to those worthy of the divine gift."
Yes.
Right? Fuck. Do I see anything aggressive? Like,
You see nothing aggressive now.
can I? Let's see. I'm gonna walk forward a bit,
Okay.
and walk up to the statue.
Mm-hmm.
I always do that. And so the one side, the hammer's like leaning against him.
Yeah.
Can I does it look like it's movable, or is it like it's built into the statue kind of thing?
This is an intense hammer investigation music.
Yeah. It looks like it's just there. It's not. You don't see any you don't see anything. It looks real.
Can I just try to put it in his hand if I can move it?
Sure. Give me an athletics check.
Aha, yes. The thing I am the best at.
Okay. As you try to move it, this thing is heavy. Like you basically you shoulder it and try and it just moves like a centimeter. As you you see Fenjian pushing up against it. Anything for your bonus action?
No.
Okay. And with that, as Fenjian, as you're pushing up to it, you notice several. You hear as spikes from the ground shoot up, attempting to hit everyone. Against a Boggs is a 9. Fenjian, I rolled a nat 20 against you.
Oof.
So that is 11 piercing damage as you are caught off guard.
I mean, that's okay.
Rona, you got hit with a... You actually misses, I think, with 15 misses or hits?
I have to double check. I have 16 as my AC, but that might be from dual wielding. Skip me for right now.
Okay, and that is a 20 against Eden.
Yep.
You take 6 points of piercing damage. Rona, I don't see dual wielder on, so I think that's that's your fighting
Okay,
style.
cool.
So 15 misses as you and Boggs dodge as these spikes shoot up from the ground, retracting back down. Rona, it's your turn.
Where on the map did they come up underneath all of us? Just wherever we were standing?
Underneath the entire floor.
So every tile had a spike come out of it?
Yes.
And this happened, I noticed, when Fenjian touched this hammer or moved it? Did it...
It was not. It was not in response of the hammer being touched.
Okay. Okay. Boy, oh boy. I'm going to... Let's see if I can make it. 25... My short little halfling legs. I'm going to, I guess, jump up on the nearest coffin.
Mm-hmm.
And does it seem pretty solidly closed?
It's hard to tell with you on. Make an investigation check.
Forget it. I'm just gonna try and kick the coffin lid off.
Okay. Well, what's your... Actually, let me look at this. What's your passive perception?
It is 15.
Okay, so you do notice this as you step on top of it. Then, what does man love? It is words in common that says, "What does man love more
She
than
can't read
life?
it.
Fear more than death or mortal strife? What the poor have, the rich require, and what contented men desire? What the miser spends and the spendthrift saves, and all men carry to their graves."
Do you have that like written out that you can copy paste it or something?
You guys don't know about it yet.
Yeah, you
but
guys don't know.
Well, when
I'll-
the time comes.
I do have it written somewhere.
Okay.
I will yell,
Hey, there's a bunch of words over here.
and then I'll kick the lid off.
Okay, give me an athletics check, please. Alright, you kick the lid off, and inside it is nothing. It is empty. Anything else on your turn you would like to do?
Is she dead?
I think she froze. Quick,
What a-
let's use this.
That's what I want.
I
for,
know.
like, when she's AFK. It's
Literally
just
the
like a
best
smirk.
way to be frozen.
I know, it really is. It's like that little thinking smirk, like, As she returns.
Can you guys hear me?
Now we can hear
Yeah,
you.
you're
Welcome back.
Okay. When the spikes came through the floor, did they puncture through the floor, or were they like a thing opened up and then they closed over it again, so the floor is intact?
Basically, with the way the tiles are, at every intersection, there's like a tile. So it's, if you're on the floor, it's impossible to not get hit.
So the spike doesn't look like it came through this tomb, did it? This crypt, this whatever.
As you open
What do you call that? Coffin.
coffin,
Coffin.
as you look at the bottom, the stone coffin does not appear to have any holes or anything in it.
All right, I'll stand in the coffin, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Eden, it is your turn.
Can I have tried to kick the coffin lid closer to Eden because I know she can read?
Just hits her with it.
Sure.
like kick it that way.
Yeah, you kicked it that way. Okay.
Okay.
Deja vu.
You
we
read
gotta
it?
teach you guys to read.
What is your passive perception?
Oh boy, I don't know. Where do I see that?
What's your perception modifier?
My perception modifier is 3.
Then you have a 13. I would say with her kicking it down, it would make you see the words on top, and it reads out what does a man love more than life? Fear more than death or mortal strife. What the poor.
Well, I think the answer to the riddle would be nothing then, wouldn't it? There's nothing in the coffin.
Mhm.
Okay. I want to run over to this coffin.
Okay.
Is there any writing on it?
Yes. I hold within me the key to a tree, and though it sounds absurd, I can fly like a whirlybird.
That one. It's Radiant Soul and get up off the ground at least. And not be on the floor with the spikes.
Okay, so you're Radiant Soul? Okay.
Yeah. And just get up off the ground so I'm not getting hit with spike.
Alright, so.
I think this one might be like seed or something. I don't wanna. I don't think I can open the coffin though, because that's my action to do that.
Yeah. Okay. And now. It is. You watch as Brahm reaches down and picks up the hammer.
Oh, well, that's not
Hi,
great.
Fengion.
Yeah.
And with
And I get yeeted out of existence.
2 strikes, with 1 strike, he brings it down.
Why is the hammer excited?
As a cone attack against Fengion, Velna, and Boggs. Can you all please make me a dex save?
Do I have to? Can I just...
Oh, I gotta do it for Boggs.
Oh.
Because that should not be an attack, it should be a dex save. Okay.
Wait, did you roll a 1?
It kind of looks like I did, right?
Because you should be able to re-roll it then, right?
She rolled a 2.
It usually allows me to.
She
She rolled a 2,
she
but
rolled
it's...
Cause what's your dex save modifier is 7. So 7 plus 2 is 9, yeah.
Oh.
And
Why does it say 1, though?
Why does it say 1 on the die then? Am I reading that wrong?
if you click on it,
Oh, it's. Oh.
if you roll a 1, you have
Oh,
to,
you can click on it. Okay.
yeah, if you click on it, it'll tell you.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I
was
saw the
just-
same thing you did.
Yeah. It's just like equals 1. I was like,
Yeah.
We're both just like, it's impossible.
yeah.
Alright, so Boggs and Rona both take 13 points of bludgeoning damage. As this hammer comes down and the wind force of it all just pushes you guys, you feel it hitting into you. It is now.
Do we subtract from our temp first, correct?
Yes.
If you subtract from, like, your token, it just automatically goes from the temp first.
Yeah. It is Boggs' turn. And what is Boggs gonna do?
He's gonna solve the puzzle.
It's made out of stone, out of metal, so you can't do that.
Good call. Good call. Does anyone? No one looks really hurt, do they? No. He is gonna come over here and give you the help action, Eden, whatever you do next. And Fengion, what are you gonna do now?
Oh. I'm gonna... If I move away from this, I'm gonna get hit, I'm assuming. My movement speed... Why does it say 0 on my sheet? I'm pretty sure it's 30.
Yeah, it should be 30.
I have a speed of 0. I'm gonna walk up to this.
Okay. Alright,
Hey, it's there. Yay.
I fix it. I fixes things.
And I'm gonna just use my action to look.
Okay.
I guess, since I can't really do much else. I want to see... Do I see any writing on this coffin?
There
The
is.
lady?
I am the fountain which no one can drink. For many I considered a necessary link. Like gold to all I am sought for, but my continued death brings wealth for all to want more.
Life, I'm assuming. I don't know. I'm gonna... Can I use my action then to, like, shout those words out?
Yeah.
If possible? Like, hey everyone, this is the thing that I have no idea. Fengion and I's intelligence match.
Can you put it in chat so we can read it as well?
Yes, I can. Boom. There
Oh.
we go. Boom. And boom. Alright. Fengion, anything else on your turn?
I'm gonna go with the whole life idea, and can I cast Healing Word on something?
You can certainly try.
Oh. I don't know. I'm gonna just try to cast Healing Word at this coffin, because I'm gonna go with the idea that it's life.
Okay.
Healing Word coffin, you get 5 HP.
There's no visible change.
I'm really glad no one's looking at me. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. It is Brahms Hamilton, and this is for. Oh, how do I? There we go. Frog spikes come up yet again, possibly hitting, Fingeon and Boggs. That is a 19 against you, Fingeon.
That definitely hits me.
And a.
Wait, didn't we roll that? Oh, no, never mind.
No, against the.
That was the hammer.
Yeah. And a 15 against Boggs, which misses. And Fingeon, wow. You take 2 points of piercing damage.
Hell yeah, I do. Finally not dead.
Yeah. And that's it. Rona, it is your turn.
Oof. There's a lot of words going on in this room. I guess I'm just gonna go and try and open this door, see if that's a thing.
Okay. As you try to open it, it is locked shut.
Are there any of those words on this door?
No, it's not.
Okay. Then is that action or bonus to open the door?
It's a free action to attempt, so.
Okay. Boy, oh boy. I don't want to, like, attack a statue of Brahm. That seems like not a good idea. Ugh. I will... I guess... I can't go anywhere with my little legs. I'll go back to the coffin.
Okay.
If I can think it, let me see.
You do have an action to dash if you so choose.
Yeah, I might have to. Yeah, I'll just dash back over to the coffin and be useless. Sorry.
Okay. Eden, it is your turn.
I'll yell, "The door's locked!"
I want to try and open the coffin in front of me.
Alright, make an athletic check with advantage as Boggs is attempting to help you.
Athletic. Oh. Well, it's not with. That wasn't with advantage. It didn't pop up the screen for it.
Okay, even better. With you and Boggs' help, you push open the coffin. And inside it is these seeds.
Hey.
They're the little seeds that when they drop.
They're maple seeds.
Yeah.
Okay. Realness is nothing. This one is seeds. And I don't know what the other one is. The gold and the fountain. I don't know.
Is your riddle the one with the tree that you
Yes.
read?
The answer is seeds. It's about seeds.
Yeah, it's a seed, right? Like those little seeds that like fly in the air.
Yeah.
We should eat them.
Is that Boggs coming through?
Just gotta get his energy
just
here.
reaches in and eats one. was your action to-
I don't know what to do. I don't want to eat.
It was your action to open the thing, so.
Yeah. I'm lost actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Alright. It is Bomb's hammer again. And
I like the cat one. I missed that.
the cat. Alright. Fendion and Rona, roll me a d20.
Oh. Was it /R 1d20?
Yep.
Is there a space? I don't remember.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, okay.
Make me a dex save as Bomb turns and slams the hammer down.
Does the hammer leave his hand ever?
It does after each strike. After each strike,
So,
his hand goes back into that open palm facing up.
so the hammer is physically leaving his hand
No, he just
on these attacks?
he just attacks and then he puts it back down.
So he can reach. So just to like understand the physics of it, like is the hammer ever leaving the statue's hand physically, like flying out and flying back?
No, it's just the pure might of this blow is causing the cone attack. Of this
Okay,
thing.
so it's striking the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
You pass, so you take no damage.
Hey.
It is Bog's turn. This is always the hardest part for me. I kind of want to be like he eats it.
He would totally eat it.
He would.
I mean, you would totally eat it.
He would.
He
How
would
many
totally
are-
eat
Is
it.
there only one?
No, there's more than one.
Oh, okay.
It's like kind of like just like a layer of them throughout the whole combat.
Eat away, Bog.
So he takes a handful and eats it. He is gonna actually get in there. He doesn't want to get hit by the spikes again. And what is he gonna do? I think he's gonna sit there and eat it. Yeah. All right, Fendion.
I'm gonna walk up to the lady coffin
Okay.
and try to open it.
All right, give me an athletics check, please.
Yeah.
As you try to lift it, it just doesn't budge.
Bonus action. Someone come help me lift this.
Bond goes, I'll be there next turn. And
Don't have anything else I can really do. Actually, bonus action. Well, bonus action. I don't think I can see anyone though, can I? How far is Bardic Inspiration? I should know. I don't. Yeah,
60 feet.
60 feet. Oh. Yeah, I'll give Bardic Inspiration to Boggs then.
Okay.
He gets a D8.
Sure. Alright. And actually, this one can only target you as well. 4 spikes come out for a unnatural 20. I believe that
Oh,
hits.
on me?
Yeah, on you. You're the only one still on the floor. So that's 5 piercing damage.
Oh. Okay. Wait, why do I have to roll a concentration check?
What are you concentrating on? I don't know.
Is
Oh, I
Bardic-
had to take mine off from last session, so you probably have a leftover too.
Oh, I'm just gonna say no.
I just took it off of you. Alright. Rona.
Oh man, my legs. Yeah, there's no way. Boo. Is there any part of this statue that looks like it's an off switch or something that like is a button?
You can make a investigation check. Does not seem to have any buttons or anything. It seems the only thing that strikes you as odd is that he keeps putting the hammer down and leaving his hand open.
Okay. the offhand. So he.
One hand has
Sorry.
the
Terrible.
sphere. One hand he keeps picking up the hammer and striking the ground with. Then after he strikes the ground, he puts the other hand up, open.
Okay. All right. Well, that's not going to help us right now. I'm going to. Was that an action to investigate?
Yes, it was.
Then I will kick the coffin lid over. Does Eden have a coffin lid near her too?
Yes.
I think so, right? Okay, then she doesn't need it. I will just sit there and contemplate the futility of not having something to shoot.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Eden, it is your turn.
I'm gonna take some of the seeds.
Okay.
I'm going to come back over to the statue, drop the seeds in his hand. Does anything happen?
As you drop the seeds in his hand, the hand closes and crushes them. And after a few bated breaths, you see a small maple tree growing. And he lowers the sphere closer to you.
Can I reach it?
You can.
Can I try and touch
You
the thing
do.
to it again?
You do, and the lights change back colors.
And everything's on fire.
I'm doing stuff.
As you guys have unlocked the ancient chasm bridge teleportation die.
Oh, thank God.
Ooh!
I want to know what's
Everybody
in there.
gets one.
Is it oil? The other one? The fountain, the gold thing?
Mm-hmm.
Liquid gold, is it oil? I'm so good at riddles!
It is oil.
Wait, oh,
Wait.
my brain would not have done
But
that.
do
'cause
you
I was
lift it
thinking,
up?
like fantasy.
Do you lift it up?
Yeah, I want to. I
Okay.
want to see.
As you lift it up, there's this
Scared to
black layer there. And then a pseudopod reaches out.
Motherfucker. I need to stop opening shit. We gotta teach Rona to read, and I have to stop opening things.
As we're back in combat, as you got...
Oh,
It was brief.
That
It
was
was
a
brief.
brief. I gotta find this
is the statue gonna help?
statue goes
Please?
back to not doing anything. As you guys have opened...
Not you guys. Me, specifically.
At least you didn't open it while we were in the other combat.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have been happier with that.
Let me pull out my... Where did it go?
Oh, it's fine if you can't find it. We don't...
Yeah, if all we have is pastoral music, I guess.
Well, I was just thinking of
I
combat.
just
we
have
could
to
just-
leave.
Gotta go find a farm somewhere.
Do we... No, I refuse.
Oh, I insist.
Yeah, not I refuse. I insist. You're the
Stepping
guy
away
in
really
control.
quick.
Okay.
Okay. What happened to it? I'm kind of confused.
On!
Yeah.
It left.
It got so scared of me.
It did.
I was not even thinking oil because I was just like, that doesn't even cross my mind. Like oil in a fantasy world?
Well, the missing link made me thought of dinosaurs, and then the fountain and the gold made me think of liquid gold, and then I was like, wait, what the fuck do people call liquid gold? And then I had to think about that.
The missing link, I just
'Cause
thought
I
of like
forgot.
apes, and I was like, are there like unevolved humans in this world? I was just really like
That's why
confused.
I can't find it.
I think I was thinking too literally.
It's like, I was like, oh, it's oil, and then I was like, no, that's stupid. And then I had to think about it. And then the tree one was easy.
I'll
And then when Rona opened the thing, yeah.
know now to make them harder for you. It's okay.
No, don't
Make
say
them
those
harder.
things.
Yes. Me and Eden are so smart.
My intelligence in the game is 10. It's pretty same thing.
He's gonna multi-class into wizard with how smart we are.
Who is doing that? You?
Yes, both of us.
Okay.
No.
Wizard IRL. My familiar's taking a nap.
Well, I mean, you do have to trust them. We could. I almost said glue some wings, and then I was like, wait, no. We could attach some wings to your cat
There we go.
in a very friendly way.
Okay.
Oh, fuck no. I hate this thing.
Why do you hate this thing? How can you hate this thing? You just ran into it.
I did not, sir. All I did was open the coffin, you know, normal activity.
Yes. Normal activity.
Oh, damn it. I'm below it in initiative.
Oh, yeah, you are.
On this episode, Fenjian gets eaten by an object.
It's not that bad. It's just that it sucks that you're so close to it.
I missed the time we were in the dome suffocating. Thinking back to better times.
Alright. And... oh, I have to go for Boggs. Who am I waiting on? Boggs. Rona! As he lifts this coffin up, I'm going to put the music back on.
And we're right back to where we were.
All the other ones were friendly.
Yeah. This ooze slides... oh, I do have to do one attack against you first, Fenjian. How rude of me. Does a 14 hit you?
My AC is 14. Feels bad.
It does.
Please don't eat him.
Please take
So polite.
7 bludgeoning damage
Oh, okay.
plus 12 acid damage.
Oh, well, that's slightly not great.
And
Not okay.
What kind of armor are you wearing?
That is a really good question. Oh no, don't eat my. I'm wearing studded leather armor.
Your studded leather armor, it has a -1 penalty.
So my AC is lower.
Yep.
I guess. Cool. Should I just change it myself to 13?
Yeah, if you can. Might not be able to. You have to keep track of it.
Nope. Okay.
Alright.
I can keep track.
With that, Rona, it is your turn.
I see this thing attacking Fenjian, and she just gets super pumped, and she's like, "Finally, something to shoot!" And she will use her first turn advance. Oh no, it went already, didn't it?
Yes.
Let's. No. Okay, fine. She won't get advantage, but she will bonus action cast Hunter's Mark on it, and you see that swirl of sandy yellow energy swirl around the creature, and she will then shoot it with her her short bow.
Okay. Go right ahead.
Boom.
Oh,
Oh hell yeah!
nice.
17 piercing damage.
Jeez. You watch as an arrow flies over your shoulder, Fenjian, and just like knocks out a good portion of it, and it's just like splattered across the mural of the forest behind it.
And she will go to put her bow down and then be like, "No, I've got one more shot in me." And with extra attack, she's going to shoot again!
5th level!
For a 12 to hit.
A 12 does hit.
Really?
Yes, it does.
Excellent.
And actually,
For 15 piercing damage.
roll a d8 too. We didn't put that on.
For which one? Monstrosity?
No, for Colossus Slayer.
Oh, that's right, for the second hit.
So that's 17.
So 17 damage.
There we go. And now it is its turn. And it's just gonna attack you again, Benjion.
Is it a monstrosity?
It is not. Oh! I think an 11 misses you, though.
Yes.
As the pseudopod has reached out to try to attack you, the two arrows have knocked it off course, causing it to miss as the arrows have splattered it against you. And it's just staying right there. Benjion, what do you want to do?
It's not grappling me, right?
It is not grappling you.
Well, goodbye, thing. Fuck you. Why won't it let me move?
Okay, and it makes an attack of opportunity against you.
Oh shit. Well, it's better than being near it.
Wow! A 7.
Nope. For. Oh. You know what? Whatever. I don't care about this place. I'm gonna cast Shatter on it because I'm pissed.
Okay.
Sorry, Tomb. You can be fixed.
It rolled a 5.
Bloop.
So 7 thunder damage. As the coffin it was in cracks open, more of the oozes slips
Oh,
forward.
no. Not wait, more more
No,
oozes?
not more. Just like, you know, it kind of
Okay.
like
I was
the
like,
thing. Basically, it was just like in the container. It was just like lashing out,
Okay.
out on top. Now it's like oozing out. It is Boggs' turn. And what should he do?
oh, for my bonus action, can I heal myself?
Of course.
Or wait, I can't. Can I cast two
you can't
spells?
cast 2 spells. He is gonna cast Fairy Fire on it. He's gonna be, but unfortunately he rolled a 18 with a -3. Still passes with a 15. Right? Yeah. All right. That's Boggs' turn. Eden, what would you like to do?
I am going to, first of all, I'm going to come over here. I still have Radiant Soul up, right?
Yeah. I would say
Okay.
you're halfway through it, but yes.
Okay, that's good. I'm going to Eldritch Blast it twice,
Okay.
because I can do that now. So the first one's a 17 to hit,
Okay.
plus 10, plus another 5 for the Radiant Soul, because I don't think it added it, so that's 15 damage.
Oh, does it? That adds damage too?
Yeah, it does spell damage. I can add it to any attack, so that's 15 damage. And then I'm gonna hit it twice with my other Eldritch Blast, because I do 2 beams, that's a
Oh.
critical.
Gee. And one
So
per
there's
turn,
another-
yeah. So that's 15 damage plus 17.
Get wrecked.
Yeah, wow. And with that, the oozes, they're just like padded with the elders, with the divine blast. As your wings shoot forward and feathers fly along its path, guiding it as it just falls apart into this black just nothingness. As it slowly.
Relna and I got the double tap now.
Yeah, man. Relna's gonna
Jeez, that's so
do a
much
forward
damage you do.
a forward flip off the coffin, and she's gonna like flip over Eden and give her a high five as she like flips over her head and lands in front of her.
And I'm gonna make my way for the door. Like, I want to get the fuck out of here.
As you do, like the door has been open and the other girls have been on the other side watching. Like, oh my god, I thought you guys survived. Then you decided to fight the thing in there. You clear. Oh my
I'm
god.
assuming I'm like covered in blood because I have like 5 HP or something.
Yeah.
But like, I'm just gonna. Yes, we totally meant to do that. It was. I'm like coughing blood. It was definitely not an accident.
Oh my god, you have wings. She has wings, and as your wings, she is an angel, a pure celestial.
Can you do you have healing?
Oh,
Would you like to heal someone that is so close to Katrina?
of course. Oh, I'm so
will-
sorry for not noticing.
I'll allow it.
It was just her beauty before was just so.
Yeah, she's pretty.
They're all looking past you.
About me though.
And This is the best I do. I am just a low cleric. Please do not penalize me. But she only heals you for 9.
But
I'm
that's
just
better
picturing.
than.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you go.
She
I was
rolls.
just gonna say, I'm picturing Fenjian like so bloody and disgusting, and he's like 2 feet away from her, and she's like, yeah,
Yeah.
easy. Oh.
That was wonderful. You're the best cleric that I know.
I usually do a lot better. I swear. It just.
No, it's okay. Performance anxiety, it's a thing. We all go through it.
That's why I stay in the temple.
You're doing a wonderful job, sweetie. And I pat her on the head. Which is probably not a good thing to do to a gnome, but...
Oh, she's a half elf.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
For some reason, why did I think gnome? I think I wrote gnome, too.
It's just, of course. No, I wish I can do it one more time. Just let me do it one more time. I can do it. I can do it better next time.
Great.
She was full up. She's rolling so bad. These are 3rd level spells of cure wounds. and she has a +4.
What did she roll?
First time she rolled a 1, 2, 2. This time she rolled a 2, 2, 3.
Okay, so how much am I healed for? Does she have bonuses?
That's with the bonus. So you got healed 9 and then 11.
Okay.
She is rolling so bad.
Oh, you know, if only you did it just a little bit better, but you did it almost perfectly. Thank you so much.
Of course.
I start prestidigitating blood off with myself.
Yes. I was so surprised when the doors shut behind you all, and I heard big bangs and stuff.
Well, we're fine now. If anybody tries this again, just let them know that the answer is to open the farthest chest with the lady on it. Do that, and
But the coffin's been destroyed. There's all these cracks on
well,
it.
I'm sure you guys will repair it.
I mean, we were told not to touch anything, like to leave it as is.
By who?
I mean, just kind of get passed down through the generations, I guess. But like, that's what people say. Like that's why there's all the cobwebs and stuff in there.
Okay, fine.
Okay. So where do I need to
Box.
take you now?
Dogs, get out of the coffin.
Oh,
Stop eating the seed.
It's time to go.
It's like
He's
a
just
little
been
kid.
munching.
yeah, it's been munching. It's like, I wonder if you would like roast them over fire and make little popcorn.
No, I don't think maple seeds work like that.
Um,
You can try; they're all over the place.
where can I where can I take you next, please? What's your next task?
I don't think we've ever talked about this, but what district is my store in?
In the Toms.
Like, okay, I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, you and me can have a talk over the week about Ancient Chasm Bridge.
Okay.
Well, I guess we wouldn't know what time of day it is. We've been underground since, like, we got here now.
Yeah.
Party friends. Where would you like to go? I can show you the town. We could go back to my store. Go to my home.
That sounds great. And yeah, maybe revisiting some of those places I saw when I first got here. You know how when you first get to a place and everything's starry-eyed and like, you know, you're so excited about everything? Well, I'm excited to see how excited I am now.
Yeah, now that you know all these other skills and such, you can apply it to everyday life here.
Yeah. Not gonna be so awkward anymore.
And she pokes the cleric that had been healing Fenjian.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Why?
It's a greeting where she's from.
Oh, okay.
No, it's a greeting where you're from.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay. So where can I assist you?
Where would you guys like to go? What would you like to do? We would obviously like to get off of the Temple Island thing.
Of course.
I would assume.
Of course. Yeah, we can definitely arrange that. It'll take us some time.
Well, I think we need to go somewhere where we can discuss the other job.
Yes, please tell us about this other job so I can assist you.
Yeah, no.
Oh no, you've all been such a help already.
Do I have a house or do I just live in my store?
You have a not a house, but basically like your first floor of
like
it.
on top.
Yeah, it's on top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we could go to my place. Not in that way. Trust me. Not my type.
Oh, you have. Oh yes. We can definitely.
Yeah, I
Go.
have a store here. Remember?
Yes, I remember. Oh, and you have. That's very nice. I see. Okay.
What was its name?
Petma's Palace of
Yeah, that's
Perspective.
close enough. That's perfect. Yeah.
Yes.
Spread the word.
Of course. We will try to get our holy garment from there. You do.
Oh, that would be perfect. We could talk about it. Maybe I give you a
Oh,
little discount.
I don't handle that negotiation.
Well, just send whoever does there.
Okay, and did you want to meet the lady now, or are you still?
Oh, that's the. Oh yeah, the cleric lady, right?
Oh,
That, like sends the messages.
yeah, I probably
We-
should.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go talk to her while we're talking to her, could you set up the transport? That would be wonderful. I need to go to the towns.
Of course. We'll do it on the. She handles that as well. She communicates with them.
Oh, well, that's wonderful.
Yes. And she leads you through this, and you can see that talk. You hear murmurs. They completed the test. I heard they know the 7. Really? Who? 2 of them.
While we're walking, I want to talk to her loudly about like how we like just talk about Katrina and Brom
Okay.
and like how we were friends. Like, I just want it to be like showboaty
Okay.
about it.
Roll a persuasion check. That's a flat persuasion check.
Okay. Close my character sheet again. I need to stop doing that. Okay, persuasion. Bloop.
Okay.
Oh, ew.
Well, that's with
Wait.
your thing, so it's always going to be at least a 20,
Yeah.
right?
So it's 22.
You never know. It's going to be, you rolled a 2, so it becomes a 10 plus 10 is 20.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Um,
I don't know where I got the. Yeah.
It's all good. And you see it take you up to kind of like the top part, and it's kind of like almost like a beacon or a room. And in there is several desks and communications, people writing down notes and messengers, and you hear go, "We're here to see Maneva. These people would like to meet with us so they can cast sending, so they will not be accidentally murdered, as they are very important friends of the 7."
Sorry, did you say murdered?
I mean, like, I don't really know what's the better term of slowly being allowed to suffocate to death.
Oh, okay. Yes. No, I see what you mean. I for a second was like, wow, things have definitely changed since I've been gone.
I
but-
mean, it has been rough with the attack. We were under attack a couple days ago.
Oh. Well, that is not great
Hence
news.
typically, we don't have these security measures in effect, but we were under attack.
What part of the city was damaged?
No, we were.
And who attacked you?
Oh, you were directly attacked.
Who attacked you? Who did this?
We don't know. There was. I don't want to know. I don't know if this. I don't want this term to be derogatory, but there were snake people.
Like they were snaky. Like they were kind of like, ooh, we're shady
No, they were
people.
actually
Or they.
snake people.
That is horrifying.
So
They sound fascinating.
No. Just no.
and you meet Minerva. Let me get up her. Boom, 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 boom. Ba, 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 ba. And you notice a 6'2" female half-orc with very
I
sharp.
thought you were going to say halfling. I was like, what the
Half of what?
with very sharp angular features, like very high cheekbones. Whereas like these kind of like this, not really the which looks to be just like some type of leather armor with the white hood with bronze trimming. with golden hair that's slicked back. It's kind of just like really nice. It disappears in the hood, and hazel eyes. And you notice that her cheeks and her forehead has this sparkle about her. This
Does she resemble Eden, sort of, with the sparkle?
kinda.
I look at Eden. I look at her. I look back at Eden.
What?
You both sparkle. And Relna's probably still sort of sparkly because she has glitter
Yes.
all over her.
And as she
It's
removes her hood, you see a very light halo glow above her head.
All caps. She has a halo.
Yes. And she goes, welcome. I am Minerva. I'm the communication director. And handle outgoing and ingoing messages here. As the main hub, whose voice will I be hearing in my head?
Like who we want to communicate with.
Well, yes, so I can associate with you all.
Oh, well, me, I suppose, unless Eden wants to be the contact.
Oh, I can't.
You
It's
can't?
not on my repertoire.
It's not in her cleric spell list.
Yeah, it's a different cleric spell list.
Oh, I thought you were asking like who wants to be the receiver, like of sending, like who she would send it to if she needs to talk to us.
Well, no, this was like who.
Well, she could just pick, but
She
if
could-
you're talking to her, she wants to know.
Yeah. Because
Okay.
And I can't do sending.
yeah, she basically people send her messengers, and she wants to know whose voice match the voice to the head, the face.
Oh, okay.
So does it?
Me, I guess.
Oh, nice to meet you. What is your name, good sir?
My name is Fenjanian Torres Petmeyer. You may have heard of me. Friend to Katrina and Brom. I have a shop.
Oh, lovely. I am Minerva.
Gives 0 shits. Feels bad.
Yeah, I am Minerva. It's nice to meet you. Please feel free to contact me. I will make sure that we have any information or whatever, so you are not. Any issues I heard with the teleportation should won't be repeated. Just please give us at least 5 minutes. Or
That's fine.
just for the safety, because sometimes people aren't down there.
Yeah, no, we learned firsthand, so won't make that mistake again.
Lovely. Okay. Wish you all a good day. Glad to met you.
Can you send a message to someone in the city for me?
Why can't you do it?
Oh, never mind. Okay, I see what you were talking about. Never mind. Okay.
It was a test. We were tested, and we wanted to test you.
Okay. At that point, Elio goes, if they do need transportation off here to the tongs, I heard. If
Yes, we do.
she goes, okay, we can definitely arrange transportation. She kind of gets a little softer. Who's paying the fee though?
How much
Ah,
is it?
Katrina.
We don't have access to our funds.
Can you put it on our tab?
Well, on her tab.
We don't really
Katrina's tab.
do tabs here.
How much is it?
It's 25 gold pieces.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, we
Katrina
won't pay it.
covers our transportation costs. It's part
We're
of the
swimming.
job.
I understand. Then she has a way to get the funds because I heard there's a horse.
We can pay it.
Oh yeah, we need a
Hey,
horse.
we have the gold. We can pay it. We're fine. We just can't come back.
I mean,
Say your
Can
goodbyes.
you message Katrina and say like, hey, like, you got to pay for these guys because they work for you, and this is,
I'm
part of the job.
Roll a persuasion check because you're asking her to basically send someone to that. She goes,
That's right.
I just
right.
really don't feel comfortable messaging her. I just don't have a close connection like you guys do.
That's okay. And I hand over 25 gold from my personal pocket.
Okay.
It's totally understandable. I don't mean to inconvenience you.
I'm sure. Do you need a receipt? You can get a receipt.
Yes,
on there?
I would love a receipt, please, dated and signed.
Well, we get that when you board the ship.
Perfect.
And
Are we going to be invoicing our expenses?
I will
to Katrina?
100% be invoicing my expenses. Food, anything.
you guys look through the temple again, and you see remnants of attack. You see scorch marks. You see some crackings that they're under. Like you see someone like this, like slowly, very like methodically casting mending over and over again along the crack to try to like slowly fix it.
Just so you know, I think there might be some attacks got into the testing chamber below, and that there's some broken things there.
You're not told
just to know.
Fix that. You're not supposed to clean.
Well, that's fine if you don't want to fix the broken part. You know, I get it, and I'm just gonna walk past.
Okay. And a few minutes go by, and you guys see a little bit bigger than actually it has to be bigger. It's like a small little ship with a big balloon on top. And it kind of slides up next to the temple. You guys get aboard with Tulip, who's...
Is Minerva still, like, did she, like, see us go?
Yeah, she's waiting and waving goodbye as you guys leave.
Before we get on the ship, I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna look at her, I'm gonna squint really hard, and then I'm gonna get on the ship and go.
Okay.
I want to blow a kiss to the little cleric that was healing me. Just turn and be like,
Okay. And you guys fly across the sky, through the sky, to the Tongs. In the Ancient Chasm Bridge, seeing gondolas go by as the sun is slowly getting ready to set in the distance. Feeling one step closer as you have another marking on your die. We're going to end the session there. And we're going to start off next session arriving at Fingeon Shop.
yay.
It's been a lot of fun.
Cool.
It's burned to the ground.
It's been burned to the ground. Yeah,
Do
everything
you,
was
have do you have someone tend your shop when you're not there?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I have employees.
He does. And I think comes the awkward part of every night is inspiration. Unfortunately, I don't think it was used. And I think only one person doesn't have it.
Wait, does Allison have inspiration?
Yeah.
I have it on my sheet.
Oh, shit.
So
By default.
by default, I think
Woo, it could go
Fingeon...
to Boggs. Technically.
Boggs did a great job tonight.
I will say by
knows
default, because this is now the less awkward. See, this is how we avoid it. Just never use inspiration. I'm sorry to make things...
You don't need to when you're rolling so well.
Yeah,
you know
I know.
what I'm saying?
I'm sorry
Yeah.
things were so easy this session, guys. I had to dungeon myself, make sure it's harder and more challenging.
No. No need.
As
Difficulty was great.
Fingeon, you get a point of inspiration
Woo! Inspiration by default.
by default.
I'll take it. It's gonna save me from opening something at some point.
Probably. As we're gonna end tonight's session here. Any announcements? I'll be back in 2 days with the Exile Stars as they are doing things. And we'll be back next week with Tinnitus. We get used to them as they are in East Chasm Bridge doing a job for Katrina.
I'm so excited to be in a civilized.
I am
area.
excited for this too. I really am. This is gonna be a lot of fun. And
Doveport nowhere to be seen.
sure, yeah.
No.
The Discord link is up. Please join our community. We talk. I get frustrated about Valheim. We talk about other stuff. And what else? I think that's about it. And have a good night. Oh, we have to figure out who to raid. That's what I'm forgetting about. The good old raid. And oh, they're not online yet. Let's raid. Someone give me someone to raid. Looking at you, Newt.
Let's see.
I found someone. Don't worry.
Okay, good.
I was like, I found someone.
I didn't have my Twitch. Yeah.
I know. The person that I was like looking at raiding is not there. So we're gonna raid Open for Adventure, a lovely D&D. Playing D&D. It's always good. And with that, it's gonna be a good night. Take care. Love each other and be good. Say goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
I didn't die. Woo.
Yay.
Came real close.